water, but don't
That's
hit the
so
ground,
dumb.
But then decide to swim all the way to shore. The moment I touch the ground, it's still gonna hurt. Oh my delayed joint pain. Anyway, you know what I think would be really fun to mess with next? Rockets. Starting, of course, with this launch platform.
Oh,
Iron
God.
and titanium are super easy, and for the super alloy, we can just make our own with relative ease. Ah, fiddlesticks. It's not gonna let me place it underground. Oh, well, here we go. What a perfectly terrible place to put a launch platform. I like it. And now that we have our launch platform here, we just need to get something to launch. We're gonna go with this thing, which multiplies our heat by 1,000. One asteroid defraction rocket coming right up. And there it is. That is a big giant rocket, alright.
Alright, let's go. Time to go back to the Nether. The Nether.
Goodbye. Wow, it's really pulling those asteroids fast, isn't it? I'm sure the skies will calm down soon. Well, that sure was fun. Okay, next test. What if over here on, like, the launch platform, we put a, like, an obstruction in the way? Well, it looks like the rocket materializes right inside.
I'm gonna have to make more hofts soon. God damn. Up, it's raining, of course. Oh wait, I already have a fucking pickaxe. What the hell?
Hey Rocket, you okay there? You seem a little drunk. Well, I suppose it eventually found its way. Okay, I've got another idea. So for this one, instead of blocking it, why not just hitch a ride ourselves? Definitely worth a shot, right? And run up the stairs. Wait, don't leave without me.
Thank you, Crucible. Much appreciated.
What is happening? Where are we going? Where's this magical adventure taking us? Oh no. I'm sorry, I haven't been watching my normally slender figure. Up and off it goes.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave some stuff here.
In addition to this rocket, I have enough in my possession to make another rocket. And while I tried to enter the crafting menu to put down another rocket, it tells you that space is...
Yeah, I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I kinda want to.
Let's give it a shot. Okay, so...
Nice. That'll give me a lot of extra food for the time being. Okay, that's good. 4 stacks is absolutely excellent. And I have plenty of supplies to do this with. Is there anything else I can make with carrots? Like, is there anything? Golden carrot. What does that even fucking do? Oh, I actually do need to craft a golden carrot now that I think about it. At some point I need to do that. Old carrot. What the hell? A kebab. Interesting, but you still need mushrooms for that. Okay, apparently you cannot do anything with it. Oh yeah, carrot on a stick? Huh.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Space Trash Scavenger today. Bravely, courageously sponsored by Paradox. So
18.
This video is coming out. The game is just released.
So we have 24 slots open. Good. That's perfect. I don't need my soul forge because we're not going to be crafting anything down there. So I'll leave it up here for now. Give the golden shit a little spin for good luck.
Anyway, whatever. New game. So here we are in the great, vast world of space trash thingamabob. Look at all this space trash. Space cylinders, space ice, space ashtrays, not to mention a beautiful planet, smaller asteroids, and so
Last prot 4, goddamn.
Standing on our 1 cube base that looks kind of like a server rack. Anyway, here's the point of this game. We have to make a base and then find a way to collect all this trash in the most efficient way we can. Or in my case, hopefully the most illogical, dumbest way possible. And God, I hope this thing up here is made out of cookie dough. Oh, and pay no attention to that computer. That was the tutorial. Don't worry, you don't need it. You've got me. Anyway, we're gonna expand our base. So first I want to show you one of the wild things about this game, which is that you can run on any side of your base. Help me, I'm gonna barf. Actually, I guess it's kind of like Super Mario Galaxy. And it's kind of nice because it means that we can build on any side.
There you go.
It also means we can build out our base in really interesting ways. Because not only can we build straight across or off to the side, you know, like a normal looking Tetris block, but we can also stack and build higher and above us. Oh, the creations we're going to be able to build. Oh, and these blocks are different types too. We got these solar ones that are helping us get power, and then we got these socket ones here, which is how we're going to place some of our machinery. So the game lets us start with this thing right here called the atomizer. And it starts in this convenient little box, but we're gonna unpack that, of course. And any powered item like it needs to go into a socket cube. You know, like right here. Or if that doesn't suit you, we can go around to the side and put it right here. Or we can put it right here that is technically...
Go away, magma cube. Fuck off, man. See you later.
There. Great, we did it. And we're gonna be using this machine a lot because it's what allows us to take all this trash out here and turn into materials we can actually use for us to build a bigger and dumber looking base. So for starters, we're gonna take our grapple gun and we're gonna go around and see if we can't collect some trash. Shouldn't be too hard.
I'll just go back and forth this time, so that way I get a more even fix with my pickaxes.
Make us 2 iron cubits. Anyway, let's see. What do we want to do with this?
I mean, this is gonna take an insane amount of time regardless, so it doesn't even matter.
Where it comes to us and we suck it into our inventory. And that's kind of the easiest way, right? We can just stand here and pull this stuff in. We can even
Oh, I hear a blaze. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why do I have carrots in my inventory?
Oh good, now we're floating in space. Goodbye, space rig. We sure had a good run. That's okay, we're not stuck out here forever. First off, we can always look around and grab onto other stuff and pull ourselves over to it. Like this thing that I've dubbed Cookie Dough Rock. And then we can come over here, switch to our telescanner, figure out what this is, and then once we know that, or even if we don't, we can switch to our mining laser and then just take what's ours. Which is to say, everything we can get our hands on. I did notice there's other beings around too, which so far hasn't been hostile, but it's a jelly entity. That sounds so friendly. Hello, are you friendly? Ow. Ow! Guess not. Time to shoot you in the eye socket till you explode. Yeah, that'll teach you. And then we can collect these things too. And as far as I can tell, that's pretty much the first stage of this game. Scanning, mining, and collecting. What a fruitful planet this is. And then once we're done here, if we want to head back to our space rig, no problem. This thing on our back isn't just for good looks. It's also a jetpack. Yeehaw! Oh, out of fuel. Stranded. Use fuel, wait for jetpack recharge, or disable your life support by pressing K. There is also the fourth option. Just become an object floating in space. Actually, wait, that does give me an idea. First, let's use our emergency jetpack power to get back over to the space rig. Once we have a little bit of inertia built up, I think that'll take us the rest of the way. Either way, once we get close enough, we can just tractor ourselves in. And then we're safe and sound back at our security blanket we call a base. Anyway, I do have a curiosity now. First, let's head back over to
Good
the
God. Why?
All of these things that are essentially trash, that's gonna break down into various types of qubits that we can use for stuff. Oh, there it goes, and it's spitting out little cubes to where? Oh, I see. It's shooting off the side and collecting on the other side. Gravity's so confusing. Okay, so now let's go through the thing where we go over and around and up again, and oh, what is this? You need to eat. Oh yeah, yes, that's true. We do have some...
I really hope he's not on the other side of that wall, dude, or I'm gonna cry. Like, bro, stop it.
Ultra hungry and also tired. Okay, well first let's go over here and pick up all of our little qubits. And now that we've got some lovely building blocks, we're gonna build a couple of things. Which over here we have different kind of cubes we can make, like regular ones and socket ones and solar ones.
Wow, we've actually cleared out quite a bit of space, not gonna lie. Like, what the fuck?
Like walls, windows, stairs, doors, etc. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for utilities. And by that I mean a biotank. It says all kinds of fancy words like biomaterials and growth factor, but what it means is it makes us food. Oh, just to get you excited. You see these three things? I'm excited for these because they're conveyor belts. Move forward and to the right, move forward and to the left. My heart can't take this. But in order to get those things, we need to build them through some fabricator, which I just so happen to have because the game starts you with one. Okay, let's see. Before we place it, that arrow tells us which direction it's gonna face. Which of course we're gonna have aim this direction because stuff spitting off on the side is always fun. And we immediately have a power problem where it needs this much and we don't have that much to spare. But that's okay because we have 4 more starting solar panel cube things we can put down. So we'll just kind of put these things out on the side.
Good God, dude, I've dug out this entire room in like a fraction of the time, dude.
Yes, there it is. Thank you. And now it's time for us to place that biotank, which of course we're gonna have dispense off the edge again. Okay, go ahead, give us the good stuff. Thank you. And now we'll just wander our way over here so that we can pick up the food as it comes out. Mmm, delicious algae. Nummy, nummy, num. Good thing it doesn't fill our food needs very much. I wanted to make sure we could eat a lot of it. I love watching this stuff work. We've got the atomizer spitting stuff out on that side down there. And we've got this thing spitting out food over here. And I believe another thing that we needed to do...
God damn. Why is there so much, dude?
Once again, thank you. Okay, let's Let's see. Build on solid surface, huh? What about this? Will this do? Can only build on flat terrain. And like, I realize they're saying like, yeah, this will work. But what about that thing way out there? I don't know. Let's head over to it and find out. I don't care if we're out of fuel. We can just float our way there. What is this thing anyway? Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. I know it's a wreckage, but I guess I asked. Indestructible and unexplored. So it holds space secrets. I can't wait. Anyways, we get closer. Let's see if we can use our bet on this. Ow.
I know I'm gonna regret doing this. There's just no fucking way.
Hey, you stop that. Ah! Well, that'll teach me. The good news is you respawn. The bad news is most of your stuff is with your dead body, which is why we're just gonna head back as nothing happened in the first place. This time I'm gonna have my mining laser ready. And I'm just gonna fire it indiscriminately until this thing shows up again. Ha-ha! Not just giving us precious resources, but we're gonna use that to grapple onto it to get us over to our dead body. Everything's working out for us. Just not that version of us. Here, let's pull you in.
Just not that version of us. Oh, okay.
As intended. Anyway, back to all this bed stuff, which in conclusion, you're not allowed to build your bed on some random object. Well, while we're here, we might as well take a look around, see what kind of secrets are hidden from us. I guess it looks like we got a massive interior, which we're gonna slingshot into with short bursts from our jetpack. And if we see anything bad, we're just gonna shoot it with our mining laser. Hopefully for lucky, all eye shots. And then it's back to the grapple gun to take this thing and steal their soul. I'm sorry, their squid entity. And then we just float around looking for debris to steal. I mean, scavenge. And after doing some lovely looking around trying to find stuff, we can just gently float away, enjoy the sights, and ow! Must you ruin everything? And now to float back home so we can finish what we were doing, which is trying to find the—
How did I get oil on my glasses? Like, what the fuck? I can barely see from, like, a specific angle, dude. Oh, it's thunderstorming. How nice.
We get plenty of sun while we're trying to sleep. Nighty-night. You cannot sleep unless you build a roof over your bed. Curse is foiled again. Fine, how about instead of that, we just launch ourselves into space? I know we're out of fuel. I just don't care. So instead, we're just gonna see how far we can get before we flee this world foil. Also, I don't know, but this feels like a really good time to get some shut-eye. Why not just sleep while you drift through space? Wow, everything is so far away from here. Still floating, still floating. If I use my little scope, we can see that everything is obviously still there. Just a lot farther away. Yep, still going. Everything's just kind of a glob in the distance. We're 18,000 miles away, which honestly in the States is only like 11 miles. That's like we're about to die in the same neighborhood still. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Bye. Ah, fresh.
Bye.
You know our other body is still out there. That said, I don't
Okay, I've got to clean off my glasses. I'm gonna lose it.
Too far away. Anyway, we could go ahead and make a roof for this bed, but I think I'd like to spend that time trying to make our rig a little bit more exciting. We're also gonna have to set this thing up, which is the blueprint shop. Hooks up to the Scav Corp network, allowing you to buy new blueprints. And we don't have enough stuff to buy it quite yet, which means it's time to gather some supplies. And while we're out here, we might as well investigate whatever this is. Oh boy, another journey. And as we're floating our way over there, we'll go ahead and destroy some of this stuff so we can suck up the minerals.
Okay, thank God. My glasses are no longer filthy.
Oh, well, we're here. At least we littered even more in space. Let's go ahead and check this out. Whoa, what in tarnation? Set phasers to kill. It's not responding.
Oh, that looks so much better. Oh my God, like it actually feels fluid as fuck now. It's the bottom and middle ones that I'm concerned about having lava. Well, okay, just the bottom one, but whatever. I guarantee we'll find at least one more lava pocket before we're done with this.
Or destroy them, I would take either. And once we're done doing a whole bunch of scavenging, it's time to depart for more pillaging opportunities. Oh boy, more stuff. Brace yourself, re-entry is a little twisty. We picked up an airlock hatch escape pod. That means maybe someone didn't make it. Well, their loss is our gain. There's something really satisfying about being on these little asteroids and just knowing you're taking everything valuable for yourself. And then it's onward to whatever this thing is. And here we are. I do really love that if you want to search around really quick, you just hop off the asteroid, get a better look, come back down, and flank that ice. Never saw it coming. And also,
knew it.
This thing be? Guess we gotta go check it out. But before we do that, let's go back to base because I have
fucking loser, dude.
And I don't want to lose it immediately.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened.
But as I look to the stars for inspiration, I realize we have all the containers we need right here. We'll just let our body expire, and that's gonna be our container. After all, it's not gonna be long.
Yeah, color me unsurprised.
And here we are with a fresh body. Can't say the safe about this one. Don't go too far now, okay? I'm gonna need all those supplies later. Anyway, back on over to this thing. Closer, closer, and grab on. All right. Ow.
Imagine if I could get efficiency 5. That'd be fucking wild.
That's okay because slingshotting around is a lot of fun. Well, this looks like the entrance. Oh boy, another one of you. Hello there. I suppose you want to scavenge this derelict freighter, huh? Forget about it. It's full of entity. Plus, it's locked, and I've got the only entry pass. How about you clear out this ship for me? Borrow my laser rifle and take a clip. Sounds good. I didn't read any other text. Really, this.
The top one you can't find lava because, you know, I would have seen it by now.
Either way, can I eliminate you? Fine, okay, let's go do this. Oh, just waiting for me, huh? Good thing I have this fresh body to absorb all the bullets. And pretty much we just go to this place, murder everything that we find, and per usual, collect scrap. And occasionally you'll come across stuff like this. Sweet, sumptuous corn. Hey, buddy, I eliminated...
Corn? Why corn? Space corn?
Some historical data discs. You ready to hand them over? I sure am not. I'll think about it, though. And also, thanks for the rifle. And here, have a couple more warnings.
Also, I totally called it. I knew we'd find at least one more lava pocket before we finished this. Oh my god.
Just go through the planet. I don't even know what it's made out of. I don't know, to the naked eye it seems pretty solid. Getting closer, getting closer. You are burning up. You know, in hindsight,
Stupid
I was
fucking
wrong. I
slimes.
think this thing might be a gas planet. Well, here we are again. Oh, and good news. The planet spit out my body. It's now happily right here for me to collect. I shouldn't have been so careless, other me. Hey, wait, can I actually use this to slingshot myself back the other way? Oh, I guess I can. Can I drag this thing back to my base? Wow, I didn't realize my tether could go this long. It normally can. 300 meters away. Yep, here we go. Let's pull it all the way back to the rig. Ah, here we go. Arms casually crunched backwards. Oh, good. Look, we're slowly pulling it in. Aren't you excited, other dead body? Soon you're gonna have a friend. Come on. Okay, almost there. Almost there. And another successful retrieval. Oh, and I gave myself a little kiss. You know what I wish I could do with these bodies? I've got these other 2 guns I haven't really used yet, including this thing called the packing tool, and also the repair tool. It's a shame we can't just repair our old bodies, or even better, use the packing tool to pack them back up. But, you know, that's wishing for 2. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Let's take a closer look so we can see. Well, I can see from my inventory that I packed up that cube that was right there, although that doesn't really explain all the other stuff lying around. I also don't remember packing up a satchel like I was gonna go do some teaching.
Awesome.
It is. And it looks like I have an old-style treasure chest in my inventory. And if I mouse over it, it does say it's a container. Wait a minute, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Just in case, I'm gonna unpack this container and we'll see what we get. Oh, well that confirms my thought. The container I'm holding is in fact my corpse.
I'm gonna be one short, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. That's okay, I guess. It's alright. I'll get over it.
Would you do me the honor of crunching up this body? Yep, there it goes. Converting my corpse into resources.
Okay. We just need one more and then we'll be done. Let me just go get some random ass one from over here, maybe.
And then if we do that, it'll gladly explode with whatever was on the body. And then also
Well, this is awkward.
we can then atomize. Well, isn't that exciting? I think we just found our ticket to a couple of precious resources.
Okay, cool. That's 63. Nice.
And now that this is made whole again, let's continue to
Alright, see you losers later. I'm tempted to hit one of you, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a total douche lord. I'm not the douche lord, I'm the demon lord. Go away.
Space seeping inside. We'll just make it a whole thing like we meant to do it. Except on this last one. We're gonna rotate this one to look like this, just so that nobody is happy. And finally a door, so that we can hold back our dark secrets. You know, these ones. Yep, there they are. Our most prized possessions. I know it's hard to see what's going on here with all of the scavenged dead body labels, but rest assured there's a lot of harvestability.
Stop.
Well, we just pull one out. Come on. There you go. And then when it's kind of at a resting spot, that's when we pull out the packing tool, give that cube underneath them a nice zap, and then go in and grab whatever's left behind. And then into the incinerator it goes. As an added benefit too, the edges of our screen will forever remind us of the bodies. I like it. And what a healthy pile of my corpse pieces. It's like dipping.
I'll come back for the fire cube things, or whatever the fuck they're called. Magma cubes, yeah.
Okay, great. Now we have some minerals to work with. Thank you so much, Corpse Barn. You're welcome. Okay, first thing.
We'll come back for those. I would like to keep the 24, like, as the standard.
So we can have even more fun. Are we ever gonna put this?
It would probably be better for my sanity anyways. I'm probably not gonna go to the mushroom biome tonight unless I have absolutely for sure enough time.
Ooh, look at these things. Succulents, a rug, 5 things that are not available
Awesome
in the
possum.
quadrant. What quadrant? Oh, I didn't even realize.
I got quite a bit of good shit.
Oh, wow. So this is us, and 1.41 light years away we have this asteroid cluster, or we have this mineral-rich cluster, or we have a shipyard, but that's okay for now, we're just here with the drop zone. Or you can see its official name over here, Dill. But we have to at least get to another cluster, and I think over here in the items and ammo gives us a sneak peek as to what it's gonna take, because there's an item here called jump drive fuel, balanced to provide faster than light travel when used with a jump drive, and it requires one entity-based qubit, which might honestly be this thing right here. I mean, it says entity manufacturing, it's got a thing floating.
There we go.
Actually, wait,
Here, let me go ahead and start cooking some carrots.
I forgot my rifle, so we're just gonna use the mining laser. That's what we call being prepared. Hello, it's me. Yep, and here I am on the planet with some new friends. Can't tell how many of these there are because they keep shooting at me. But I'm just gonna shoot at this weird-looking cube, and I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Ah, I died. Okay, maybe I'll just stay here with the blueprint shop and explore some more options before I go back over there. And by options, I think I see some things I like. For example, the tractor beam. Tractor beam trash at a small distance to your rig. Not to mention the turret. Defend your space rig using turrets and thrusters. Thrust force to move your rig. Well, I think we got goals now. Let's get this thing into shape. Unfortunately, blueprints aren't cheap. Like, once we have the blueprint, it's
Okay, good.
to make. But to buy the blueprint, we gotta use credits. This thruster cone alone is 2,000 credits, and we only have 234. And a good way for us to make credits is this thing right here, the stock market. If we go back to our inventory, we have a tab for the stock market. We got all kinds of stuff, like stuff we can farm, like corn, as well as materials we can make, like glass and mirrors and plastic and
Okay,
steel
so
and
what all
whatever.
still needed its
Or
stuff?
parts like
Hang on, let me go up to the top. I think that's where I left off.
to make that stuff, we have to unlock a couple blueprints. For example, we have these things here, like the Chem Forge, that produces glass, plastic, substrate matrices, and everybody's favorite nighttime snack, plutonium pellets. And also like this thing, the Assembler, which makes all kinds of other stuff we can use for probably things, but also to sell. But even here, we're getting ahead
So
of
there's supposed to be
ourselves.
5 in each of them, right? Okay, good.
Credits. And the Chem Forge is even 500, so we can't afford either. So we're gonna focus
I'm gonna assume that all of those are probably good.
that one guy that we took a job from and then never went back to. Which is to say, we already have a furnace unlocked that'll let us make steel and hardened alloy. So we're gonna start by making one of those. Ah, the beginnings of automation. And while I'm tempted to take this thing and put it like right here to give this space
Okay, cool.
I'm actually gonna build it a little ways away. You know, to give us room to horse around. And also to give us some slack.
Yeah, we're still gonna need quite a bit. So if there's 5 in each of these,
Oh, and I forgot we have power.
so we're about halfway there then once we're done with this bit.
And we'll just kind of throw these all over the place. It's probably not how I'm supposed to do this, but who cares? I'm sure bobbing and weaving is how you get the most out of your solar panels. And it's also making our base look amazing. Anyway, the furnace is working now. We can now make steel or hardened alloy. Obviously, we could put those things in by hand.
I'm gonna go ahead and do something real quick. I wanna see. I wanna test the turntables. I just wanna see how fast they are. That's all.
And without that, I can't get the automation started anyway. Alright, fine, here you go. And I'll just stand a little distance away while you spit out. Oh, cute little bars. I love it. Yeah. Just
Okay, are they all working?
Okay, that seems like a nice healthy
I'm gonna guess
Suck it all
yes.
into my body.
Okay,
I
good.
have to go to the stock market to sell. I sure hope so, or I'm gonna feel real dumb. Okay, you do land on it. Hello, awkward space computer. I'm here to conduct space business. Okay, you take these. Oh boy, I made so much money. I mean, I didn't, but it's enough to get started. And I'll add more stuff to the furnace anyway, so that it keeps making a nice little pile for me later. Okay, and now it's time to unlock that one thing. The tractor beam. I'm so excited. And now that that's unlocked, right on over here to the fabricator to make our exciting new purchase. And by that I mean we're gonna make a lot of them. Why settle for one when we can have excess? Now I don't know about optimal positioning, but
Oh my god, it's too much, dude.
put that right over here, and then we'll just slap one here. Oh look, and it's already doing its thing. Oh good, yeah, that's what I wanted. Grab my steel bars.
I feel like I could probably automate this.
You ever could. Well, I'm already convinced, so I'm gonna put this one facing this way, and then we'll put the next one right here, facing up.
I've only got 22, dude.
Facing right, and then another one on this side, facing over.
I'm
here.
actually
I'm
tempted
hoping
to
with the
attempt
hinges
this.
and drag stuff in, it'll pull this around like it's a conveyor belt. Well, and now that I saw that, I'm convinced that is indeed not the case. Well, yeah,
Let me see if I can do this. I think I can, actually. I think I might be able to work something out.
Okay, I think I know how we can redo this. this. Let's take back this one. In fact, let's take all of them except the one that's pulling the steel. That one's doing very important work. And we'll go ahead and make some blocks that go all the way over here. And now we're a ways away. Let's go ahead and put down another socket thingy, followed by another one of these thingies. Ah, yes, excellent. It's doing what I hoped it would do. Bringing the steel back over here now. And let's put some blocks up here, and higher, and then another socket, and then another grabby thing. Okay, so I think I might have gone a little overboard, and I might have built multiple things, all in the name of moving resources. And boy howdy how everything is moving. Everywhere you look, something is being transferred to somewhere else. And that's because now there's little tractor beams everywhere. And as you can see, there are some real resources in there, but a lot of it is just recirculating around, which is obviously fine by me. All I wanted to do is create a mess. Occasionally we get a big bulky piece that we can't actually tractor in. And if it gets a little too close to our base, well, that happens. And then it does break down into bite-sized chunks that we can digest.
So how would I go about doing this? And how many stacks of moss stone am I gonna need?
It's not actually helping us develop anything to get credits. But that's okay. You probably noticed that stuff like this furnace has a really big red port. And then there's this blue one where I believe we can feed it minerals. So I guess now it's time to take this whole system and hook it up to conveyor belts so we can actually get materials over to that thing. So as a reminder with the furnace, we need to be able to feed it iron and carbon, which means taking all this random crap that's being collected, atomizing it down, and then separating out the parts we need and feeding it into this machine.
So
Atomizer, which is right here. So that's where we're gonna feed everything. First, let's head over to our fabricator and fabricate a whole bunch of conveyor belts. Should be easy enough for us to take this and...
how am I even gonna go about doing this, dude?
Well, I probably should have seen this coming. I guess I'll just have to stand right in front of this thing so they go right into my face. Oh god, where do we begin? I guess we'll go over there where that pool noodle is, just so we can gather our bearings while things are still quiet. Okay, so if this thing is capturing stuff and then moving it up, it makes sense then that we would put the conveyor belts all going up as well. Yeah, but it generally looks like that's working.
Oh my god, I have exactly enough, dude. What the hell? Okay, we're gonna automate this. I'm gonna try my best. Let me like do a test on one of them first. How many redstone torches am I gonna need for this? Dispenser. Okay. So I need 32. I need a stack of redstone and a stack of torches.
And I can't imagine this will work, but let's hope for the best. Oh, hey, it actually worked. Color me surprised. And let's build a conveyor belt right here to get all these minerals moving out of the way. And then these cubes continue their lovely journey.
Oh yeah, don't I still need bricks? Oh, god damn it. Well, time to go ahead and go get some bricks, I guess.
And nothing is getting snatched by anything else. And then this thing right here separates out the things we need for the furnace and the things we don't need. The stuff we don't need just sits here and eventually gets snatched up anyway. So it works out just fine. And then a bunch of
If I can automate this, that'll be a lot easier than placing them down. It'll also allow me to easily get what I need.
all the way to the end here. And those little cubes topple over the other side before being either stolen or finding their way over to the furnace, which spits out a bunch of steel, which is then immediately stolen. And then it finds its way circulating once again. Ah, the steel circle of life. And I can't believe it, but everything's working kind of
Let me think here.
I mean, it's hard to follow where anything is. But as it turns out, let's head back over to the stock market. Definitely.
Let me get the ingredients for this first, and then we'll talk.
Now, well, rich enough anyway, which is good because now we can make some additional improvements. There's still plenty of trash that we just can't reach, which leads us to the next things we're gonna unlock. First up are thrusters, so we can start moving this thing around. In addition, we need to unlock the rig control unit, which we're gonna need for piloting. And lastly, we're gonna unlock the...
Does this stick to the wall?
Stuff. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Anyway, before we start adding turrets, I think we need to make our base look a little bit more formidable. So give me a second, I'm gonna add some more to it. Hold, please. Okay,
Hold up, I'm gonna test this real quick. I just want to see if this actually works.
It sure is something. If we look at it from the side, it's got all kinds of forking little
No, stay back.
That's probably where we're gonna put the turrets. Either way, I feel like everything's starting to come together. And as an added
The hell? Why are there so many spiders, bro? What the hell? Oh, okay. Looks like it's spreading fire.
Don't worry, this won't take very long at all. Just gotta slam at each one of these, walk over the side, put one of these things down, add a turret along the top. Okay, I think that's all.
There, if I'm not healed, I don't know what to say then.
And now with all of this figured out, it's time to go to the other end of our base and add in some thrusters. Oh, good news, I don't have to put them in sockets. Well then the sky's the limit, isn't it? I hope the game is okay with me just putting these like wherever I feel like, because that's definitely the plan. I'm sure my
So...
figure it out on its own. somehow that's gonna be the real problem. Well, at least the game lets me put one here and then also one facing into the other one. Fiercest ship in the galaxy. Okay, there we go. Everything's looking perfect. This definitely looks up the code. And now the last thing we need to figure out is where to put the steering wheel.
Block of clay, maybe?
Sense, because then we get a front row seat of what we're driving towards. Yeah, this will be a good spot for it. A perfect spot for us to do some piloting. Wow, this is gonna steer the whole thing. And just for good luck, let's put a thruster right there, just to give us some motivation while we fly. Okay, buckle up, it's time to ride. Okay, so I'm noticing a couple of things as I pilot. One, I accidentally faced the steering wheel backwards. And second of all, the frame rate seems to have altered a little bit, which I'm totally okay with. Okay, hang on, first let's fix this. Put it on the correct way. You know what, that actually looks way more correct. Glad we fixed that, let's do this. Aw yeah, it's time to ride. Thruster set to max. Well, it appears to be working. We are definitely steering and moving around. And now let's set our sights on that entity planet. Let's get over there and show them who's
So you can
boss.
do it this way. Okay.
Victory. Oh yeah, victory's at hand. I can feel it. Quick, get them. Use your lasers with great force. Shoot them with the lasers that I set up that I thought would be awesome and aren't doing anything. All right, fine, whatever. Just
Patience.
the ship,
Patience.
If
If this works, I'll be very happy. If not, I guess tough shit then.
Come on, get in there, ship. You're doing great. Oh, there we go. I think we got it.
Oh, so you can do it.
Okay. Can you stop your planet?
Oh my god, it actually works. Let's go. This will streamline the process so much. Okay, now, what if you do a bunch of them? Does it merge it properly?
Is this it? What the hell is this? Nope, just garbage. Well, I'm sure it's here somewhere. It's probably already somewhere in my ecosystem here. Well, this is a good place to stop, if any. At the time
I see, so it just puts it off to the side then. Fair enough, I suppose. That answers my question. Perfect. Oh my god. We're gonna do a little beta test in our normal world, obviously. We're gonna do a little bit of testing. Not just gonna jump in like that and just do like whatever. Obviously, like Redoy. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing
Oh yeah, I need fucking bricks. Hold up. Let's make the ingredients first, because we're definitely gonna do this. We have to.
As an early build, so there might be some oddities, which is, really excites me. But keep that in mind for some of the weird stuff we may find. First things first, we gotta pick a starting map. And I know that when we're considering these things, we should be taking all kinds of stuff into consideration. Like, what's the theme? What's the climate? What are the outside connections?
Maybe I should make another chisel real quick before we go.
River Delta, because I've decided right in this
We have wood, good. I just need this.
Now we're gonna go ahead and name our city Sadula, the magical river town where you can cry anywhere you want. At home, in the streets, in your shower. We mean it. Cry anywhere. And now I have to wonder how much text we're allowed to put in this box. Oh wow, it's really just gonna let me keep going, isn't it? And obviously this town is North American. And I think we're ready to begin. Okay, here we are in the beautiful starting lands of Sadula. Population 0, and it's already raining. First thing we need to check is, did our name actually take? Oh yeah, it sure did, didn't it? Well, that's
We don't need any enchants. It's plenty good.
This isn't gonna have a single ill side effect. And on that note, let's go ahead and save our game first thing. You never know what's gonna happen in a beta build. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Look at it trying to display our entire city name. Too bad it runs out of space. No problem, can I just save it anyway? I don't think it took. So let's go ahead and delete the whole thing, and we'll just call it Sadula 1. Okay, that didn't do it either. Luckily, we can just go down to the city name and just rename it right here. So if we just rename it to Sadula and then try to save again. Ah, so that's how it's supposed to look. Look at that, it's supposed to show you your city and have a save button. That's what I was missing. Fair enough, we're just gonna call it...
This is gonna make my game lag so bad, holy shit.
What? The forest is already on fire, but it's raining. How did I get so lucky? Oh, I think I found it. It's all the way over here. I don't know if I'm gonna care at all about this. Okay, here we are. A nice cozy fire. That's even more cozy the closer we get. Well, now I'm torn, because we have a city to make, but we have the fortune of this perfectly good forest fire. So let's just see how this goes first. I mean, so far it's not that big. And also, our actual city is like way over there somewhere, which is to say this is all for pleasure. Okay, come on, let's speed this up. We don't have all day. Let's go from this to this to this. There we go, that's much better. Fire, do your thing. Oh, and what's this? More friends in the distance. Yep, that's a fire, all right. Oh no, and they're gonna take out these castle ruins. ruins. How unfortunate that would be. Oh my god, and while this one is going, and that one is going, there's also that one over there, and another one. It's like this game knows my needs before I do. Oh, and don't look now, the traffic accident.
Oh, that's where that other brick went. Okay.
This is our accident. Shouldn't be a problem. There's a police car arriving soon. Oh, here we go. Someone's here to help. Hey, citizen, get your keys from the road and follow me. Whoa.
Well, at least I figured out where that one brick was.
And the circle of life continues. Also, all things considered, I think this fire situation is gonna be okay. Like, yeah, there's a lot of indicators and stuff, but it seems like for every tree that gets burned down, a bunch of them are still surviving. Unfortunately. So we'll just let that burn for now. After all, we have a town to build. You see this border around the whole thing? That's technically the limits of our town right now. At the moment, the most we have is this cute little road coming right into our town and going to nowhere. And then meanwhile, we have this other cute little road over here coming off of the main highway and then unloading people over here to more nothing. So I guess this is the most logical place to start our city, which means we're gonna start right over here.
We'll get 4 stacks, because that's what I need, is 4 stacks.
After all, they are the main city infrastructure. So it seems like it makes the most sense that it connects to that thing over there. Can we connect it to anything as long as it's in city limits? Like, can we connect it to this thing over here? Hang on, let's find out. Okay, so far it looks like we can put it like right here. Oh, yep, that's a big yes. Because who doesn't want to go from a normal 65 miles an hour on this bridge and then has to suddenly change without warning to a 30-mile-an-hour zone? Yeah, you do it the right way, USA. But actually, you know what? Why only give them one chance? Let's give them 2. Just one right after the other. Oh, and we can't forget the other side, too. And by that, I mean one of these. The most perfect way to not get into an accident. Thank God there's crosswalks. Don't forget to yield. Oh, what the hey, let's add a couple of more. You can never have too many ways to get into a city, can you? Sometimes you have the street you prefer, you just want to take it. Because after all, at the end of the day, all of these roads are actually just going to lead to the same one road. Oh my god, just look at this. My chest hurts just trying to navigate this at all. Okay, you know what though, let's be honest. Why stop here when we can do something a little more like this? Okay, yeah, there we go. I mean, God help us all if anybody actually wants to traverse this. And who wouldn't? Look at these beautiful features. Who hasn't dreamt about their daily commute having all kinds of like stunt person stuff? And I have no idea who has the right of way for any of this. It doesn't really matter, it's all gonna lead to the same place, which is this little peak right here. There might be a lot of ways to get to this point, but only one road is gonna take you to the actual city.
Okay, we're making good progress. Ow. This looks so nasty. What in the fuck? Holy shit, is there nothing in here that's actually clean?
Connecting it all the way over here. Good, perfect. And you probably noticed all these squares and crap.
Ew, fuck, dude.
Residential areas or commercial buildings or whatever. Because, you know, in stuff like a normal city, you would have your roads and your logically placed buildings and all of that stuff. Or it can turn into a colossal mess, just like we like it.
I'm gonna get another half stack, though, obviously.
So let's go ahead and go down to our zones here and try. If you're new to the city building stuff, green is residential, blue is commercial, yellow is industrial, pink is office zones, and then we've got stuff for like specialized industry, you know, like livestock. For now, we're gonna stick with residential zones. In this case, we're gonna go with nice low-density housing, which is like single-family homes and stuff like that. Let's see, I believe we can just highlight the area we want and select it. Oh, okay.
Ew, this is so cursed, dude.
That'll do. And before we go too crazy, let's take our roads and run it all the way this direction. So we have a nice plot of land that it's gonna build on, and then we'll just run this right over here, which, oh dear, it doesn't seem to like this very much. You can tell by all the red highlighting, but I think I have a solution. It's called elevating the road a little bit.
Yeah, what the hey, I'm gonna get a stack, might as well.
So that cars aren't gonna start rolling backwards on the incline, and it gives us more space to put more residents.
What the hell?
Look at that, there's already houses coming in. What lovely beachfront property this is. Beautiful one-story house for sale, complete with greenhouse.
Huh, I missed one. Go figure, right?
And the constant threat of fire spreading in the distance. Anyway, while all that's being developed, let's head back over here and finish this road. If you made it this far into the city, you already know what to expect by now. And if you didn't, well, here in the town of Sagula, our motto is, you'll probably get used to it.
Yeah, you'll probably get used to it.
This main road. There, everything's connected. Don't say I didn't do anything nice for you. And just to sweeten the deal, we're gonna try to listen to everybody's demands. As you can see, there's a whole
Oh, I went over a stack. Ah, what the hey, might as well go for broke.
blah. And their corresponding colors. We already made all these low density houses, which as you can see from the bar graph, nobody wants. But they really want medium and high density housing. So we'll sprinkle some of that around as well. Yes, progress, that's what I like to see. And goodness knows once you've got your nice single family home, this is what you want to live next door to. This level of construction. Hey, what the heck is this icon here? Water damage. This structure has been flooded and is being damaged.
Oh my god, what in the hell?
Land down there.
How much damage does this actually do? 4 hearts. Yeah, sounds about right. This is why I fucking put this here, though, was to protect me from dying. I'm actually very impressed by how much that shielded me from damage. I'll take 4 over 10. I will gladly take 4 hearts of damage over the subsequent 10.
And sure, we could get pretty granular with this and really assign
Ow.
to different things. But I'm just gonna go for a nice tried and true method. It's called lowering taxes not just to 0%, but to negative 10%. I assume that means we're paying them to move in. There, what do we think of this place now? Oh my god, it's finally happening. We finally have someone who's willing to brave this new frontier. Have fun on those.
Remember, if it's too good to be true, there's a reason why.
Look at this. They wait their turn and
It probably is, and you're probably the product.
they don't need to do anything of the sort. You know how it is when you're tired of all this driving on the road stuff and you just need something a little more exciting? Of course you do. Who doesn't want flying minivan? Truly, this neighborhood is too city, too furious. Anyway, welcome to your brand new home. I can't wait to see where they call home. Oh, it must be right here. What, these buildings under construction? Oh, is it that place over there? Why'd you park so far away? What, are you afraid it's haunted? Oh, just a quick reminder, this is an early build. I've been told this foliage is gonna look a lot better soon. On the other hand, don't you dare touch this guy's mustache. I know a national treasure when I see
Okay,
one.
cool.
Anyway,
That is
welcome to your
definitely
new home.
enough.
What do you
I
think?
hope.
And
I'd like to think that that's enough. I just shredded another chunk of the fucking mine.
Wait, I was wrong again. He's going into that construction site.
Okay.
So while they're doing that, let's check out the rest of the neighborhood. We've got
Nice.
parallel parking skills for no reason. In their matching smart cars. Yes, we're all very impressed. Oh, and that's not the only place with a bunch of activity. As you can see, this city is growing larger all the time. Oh, and I've got even better news. Do you hear that noise? Well, don't look now, but it looks like the fire has found us. Yes, that's what I like to see. Hope you like living next to nature. Anyway, now that our town is coming together... Wait a minute, are people complaining about my town on social media? We could really use better water delivery in this city. The sewers in this city could really use an upgrade. Water and sewers? What? Oh, I guess that explains all these icons. I forgot that we have to do stuff like sewer and electricity and water.
Ooh, whoopsie daisy, I forgot about that.
There's a river right there. It doesn't feel safe going out at night with all the hashtag crime outside. Yeah, don't look now.
Is there any other recipe that you need for moss stone,
I
though?
would never trust a neighborhood with this many smart cars. Here's how I feel about you and your
Deep slate
coffee.
moss
We're gonna
stone.
change
That's
the name of this
interesting.
street.
Yeah, there is no other recipe, so we might as well.
The alley. Yeah, now we've done it. And now all of the addresses here have changed too. How would you like to live at 750 Crybaby Alley? So I guess the first thing we're gonna start with is electricity. We could go with something like wind, or we could go with this coal power plant.
Ah,
or
fuck, I need
electricity
solarns,
production.
dude.
In addition
Damn
to
it.
medium ground air and noise pollution. Low cost, but generates lots of pollution. That's certainly what
Okay, I
like
need
to
4
hear.
stacks.
Right on top of this
That's
area
a lot.
here. As we can see, it's kinda glowing blue.
Where are my solarns, brother? What the fuck?
Like being polluted. Thank you, electricity department, for tweeting that we have
Damn, I'm actually gonna run out. Are you kidding me? To be fair, I am using them for a good reason. Hey, automating your whole base takes a lot of fucking materials.
So we're gonna provide people with the best way I know how to get there. A gravel road. A narrow and slow speed unpaved road for vehicles. Perfect. In fact, while we're at it, let's use the replace option. Make it just a little harder for this ambulance to navigate. Oh, nice correction. And then right into a power slide. Wait, I can't replace this bridge too, can I? Well, that's not a gravel road, but it was still fun to see what happens. Wait, can I just put an intersection?
Huh, maybe I went a little overboard on the stone bricks. Oopsie daisy.
Appears to be yes. Oh, I'm sorry, am I not close enough? Fine, here, have a little offshoot. There we go. It's perfect. It even has its own...
Awesome possum, that's another 32. I feel accomplished. Okay, I need a shitload of redstone now. Dude, that's a lot of fucking dispensers. Yeah, I mean, at least I finally used up my moss stone for something.
Run these things all over the place. Like, as long as people are getting power, does anybody really mind? Okay, that's probably pretty good, right? Just a nice spatter.
Very good.
All over our fair city. Now let's move on to water and sewage. Look at this. We have two
Very good.
water pipes.
Put this back.
We could do them together, but that sounds
Thank you.
inconvenient. So for all these water
I love you.
to get water, we got to use something
Chisel.
like a water pumping station. Extract water from a lake or a river. And that's exciting because that means we're going to pull all of our water from this river.
I was gonna say, ain't no way they ain't hungry. I know they're hungry. They're hungry.
Doesn't seem like it matters now, but it will. So we're gonna put one right here, right next to the thing that's polluting the groundwater. And all we need to do is connect this pipe and drag it all the way over here to an existing pipe, and we'll break this gravel road off to another gravel road so people can get there too. Bless you for all having.
Okay.
And there we go. All that water is flowing freely now. And lastly, we're gonna deal with sewage, which is gonna be handled by this.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool.
Water out into the environment.
Sa.
One of these things and put it along the shoreline.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. I need wood and I need redstone. This is a very easy setup. It's not that hard.
This thing and send that as drinking water to all those unsuspecting citizens. Let's see if
We should only need a stack and one lever.
and that's how we know we hooked it up right. But why stop with one? Let's go ahead and add as many of these as we can.
I'm actually gonna take 2 stacks just in case this isn't enough. You never know, right? Gotta be prepared. Gotta be prepared. I'm also gonna need some repeaters as well.
22 whole people because we need more people to crap more to pollute these rivers. As you can see though, it's already starting to have kind of an effect. But then I mean that brown spot in the otherwise clear river water. So for starters, we're gonna build all kinds of random stuff. After all, what's the point of having a giant complex like this if there's nobody living there? So we're gonna try and listen to all the demands they have. Wow, who would have thought that there'd be
Okay, we need more redstone torches.
It's almost as if people want somewhere to work and not to just Blair Witch staring at their air conditioner all day long. Also, oh my god, look at this hulking child. Don't mess with this kid, they'll mess you up. Oh, but where should we put everything? I don't know about you, but this seems like ideal farmland. I mean, it's probably...
Okay, where's my
not what
turntables?
we're gonna use it for, and now we just want to establish what is viable farmland.
No, don't do that.
Drag to all the corners that we can.
Turntable. Wait, where's my other clocks? Am I stupid? Where did they go?
Wonderful. One more perfect landmark in our city.
Oh, there they are.
We've got a claw that's coming out and it became a field. See, now this is the spirit of farming. I like to call this making the most of it. I mean, they don't need to be bothered by the swells of the river, so why should we? And we're gonna use all this amazing...
Okay, cool. That should be enough repeaters, I hope. I should only need 4, but I'll keep those around anyways. I'll come back down if I need more. It's all good. It's all good. I really, really hope this works. I can use the dispensers for other stuff, obviously, but I really don't want to have to do that, so... You know. All that good shit.
Oh yeah, this is really coming together. Look at this beautiful little city center we've made for ourselves. We've even got foot traffic. And you know this guy must be pretty diehard because there was no easy way to walk over here from the city or town, whatever we're calling this mess. And we can't forget about all this usable space over here. And we could just put offices or whatever in these spaces, but it just feels too clean. So I have an idea. First, let's bulldoze all of these existing roads. And before we add any roads of our own,
This is essentially the general idea of how this is gonna work.
specifically this section right here, terraforming. Tools to shape the land. Okay, let's see, how does this work? Oh, there you go.
This looks pretty good.
Hold on, I've got kind of a plan here. It's not necessarily to make mountains or anything. After all, we do want to use this space for something. Can I just take the gravel road, and can I just, like, run this right through the... Oh, it looks like you can, because it's all blue. Oh, great, it made a tunnel. I didn't even know that was an option. And now we're going to continue our nice gravel road, and just kind of circle it around like this. Circle it around more.
This is gonna be excessive as fuck.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Okay, I might have gone a little overboard, but if you give me windy roads, I'm gonna want to do stuff. I honestly don't even know how this is gonna work. Like, there's so many places where the roads just kind of intersect. There's also surprisingly little signage at these big intersections.
Oh my god, dude.
There's no U-turns, and I even raised a little more terrain to add some more stuff. And while a lot of it is off the ground, there are a lot of roads that are actually...
Dude. Oh god.
It's all space we can use for...
Hey, at least I have enough, right? I have barely enough materials to do this. It's perfect. I'll take it.
So we'll just go ahead and use this space for filling in random office buildings, and then we'll mix some housing in there, maybe some industrial.
Oh, no, you don't.
Just mix all this stuff together, but obviously we don't care.
I don't even care about the orientation. I just care that it goes in. It looks normal.
And now we just wait and see how
It does have to be facing down, though. Otherwise, it won't work.
Now we can finally see how this gets handled. Okay, so it looks like you can...
Hey, it's a good thing I put this thing as too deep.
Versatile to use, which I guess is probably a good thing. because it means that people can actually get
Yes! Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the front now.
Or apparently
The front.
stop almost
You know, I might actually put trapdoors on this, and the only reason I say this is because I need it to where it will not fall in. Like, the things won't fall through, obviously, like that. It might be excessive, I know, and I'll have to jump to get up here, but I'm not going to be going up here unless I absolutely have to, so it'll be all good. We'll be Gucci. Okay, the redstone wiring should be very, very easy. I tested it in creative mode earlier in a different world. So it worked. I mean, I figure it probably works with this too. I hope.
Surprisingly normal. I mean, until you zoom out and realize that it's on a cliffside. And if you're in
Okay, good. So now nothing can fall through. Excellent.
this one over here might be a problem, but thank God there's a security camera that can catch you falling to your death. I'm trying to decide if this seems
So...
or not. Like on one hand, it seems nice and sleepy and safe, and you do have.
Oh, wait a second. I don't even think this still works, does it?
This smokestack. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a mixed bag. Oh, this
Oh,
is
it
definitely
does?
the smartest household.
What?
They actually built a fence.
Huh, well, color me surprised. I'll be damn.
This place has amazing outdoor furniture. Oh, you know what? There's something else we still need to add, and that's a fire department and a police department. And I think I know just where to put them. All the way over here. So take a look at this. Over here.
Okay, that's where the lever shall go.
As you can tell by the borders, that's how much land we actually own.
Should I put it maybe right here?
We leave all that behind and wander all the way out here into these little islands.
Well, let me see how the thing goes. Let me just see, like, the charge that it gets.
How far out we can buy land and build on it. So if I click on this little icon here, it shows us all the available land that we can buy. As you can see, there's a lot of room.
I know it's not going to be able to make it all the way out there, sadly, but that's okay. I'll live with it.
I'm really glad it gives me all these stats. I mean, I'm not going to use them, but
Okay,
I'm glad
cool.
they're there. Okay, great. Time to do some more building. Oh, look at this. We even have the option of having a fire.
You know, I'm actually surprised. I didn't think it would make it this far, actually. So yeah, I just need 4 of these.
A small station that houses a few fire engines. Yes, that definitely sounds about more my speed. And oh my god, look at the police options. We've got a police
Oh
station,
my
police
stars, it
headquarters,
looks beautiful.
prison, and the Central Intelligence Bureau. You're getting one normal
Okay,
police
cool.
station and you're gonna like it. Yes, and of course they're gonna need roads. All one-way streets, of course, which is gonna allow us to turn this.
Nah, this looks cooler. I like this. Because I get like a clear, like vertical view. So here's what we're gonna do.
As a reminder, over here with this thing, all these roads actually intersect, so people can make decisions to turn if they want to. But all this stuff over here...
Okay, okay, I see.
That means that to traverse one-way streets, these fire engines have to drive this entire route. And oh boy, is it gonna take them a while. But hey, you know what? We're supposed to have fire services, and now we have them. Don't worry.
I won't have to waste any fucking durability with this either.
Because you're gonna be long gone. Boat going by underneath is probably like...
What the hell?
This crap wasn't on any of the charts. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. All the poop coming out of all the
This is why you test, my boy. This is why you test.
And I mean, some of the citizens are complaining about apparently dirty water coming into their homes. But what do you expect from people on Crybaby Alley? You know, now I wonder something. We've got all these big, beautiful rivers, right? And we've also got this big, beautiful terrain tool. And I use this thing to just kind of separate...
I'm a little concerned. I feel like this is gonna make my frame rate tank. Like, severely. Because this is a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of entities.
Okay, and now that most of these things are doing their thing...
It's just a little beta test. Little beta test.
This down even further, and will this help it turn another shade of brown? Actually, while I'm staring at this, I think I have another question that needs answering. I couldn't help but notice that
All of them seem to work. That's fine.
line over here, which I guess makes sense. This is all coming from a river that... Oh, you know, I kind of forgot that this would happen, but it makes sense now that I see it. I'm glad that these cars absolutely don't care either. And nor does this person. Just hang
Okay,
on their
now let's
car.
test this out.
Nothing's gonna stop them from
I
enjoying
mean,
their music.
I could put the switch right here, I guess, but I kind of like this spot more. I don't know why. Did it all do it? Oh, I've never put one in here. Whoopsies. Okay, that one gets a pass. What the hell?
To the people, but I'm pretty sure I had that backwards. And by that I mean surely this counts as shoreline now, right? Like, can I just
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm so scared, please. Have mercy on me, FPS gods. Okay, there's nothing on there right now. But once I flip that switch, you can kiss the frame rate goodbye. Oh god. Okay, take one. Let's do this.
It's like the blob is taking over this house. Well, I guess all that's left to do now is go neighborhood by neighborhood.
Holy shit.
Experience with a little bit of personal touch. I want to thank Paradox again for giving me access to an early version of the game.
Oh my god.
As well as for sponsoring the whole thing. So if this game sounds exciting and you want to know more, go check out the link in the description. And then you too can be ready for when City Skylines 2 comes out on October 24th, 2023.
Oh my god.
I know I did. Let me know
Holy shit.
this one, and I'll see you next time.
I cannot believe that that actually worked. I am honestly, I'm shocked, bro. What the fuck?
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Let's go get some more.
Today, which combines two of my favorite things. People hiring me to do a task, and me ignoring everything that they wanted, and yet somehow still accomplishing things. And here we are in the wild world of Hometopia.
Huh, looks like the frame rate didn't suffer too bad.
Courtyard Mobile, whatever that says, these things, and all these people in the back.
This is just wild. I've never seen something like this. This is absolutely beautiful, and it's so easy to make. Like, that legit took less than 5 minutes to put together once I had all the pieces. What the hell?
Or we could do this one.
Huh?
Rooms to renovate, $1,900. Or we could do
Why is there another clay block in there?
$100.
That's weird.
Hey, wait, what just happened? Oh god, it's been replaced. If we don't act fast, these jobs literally disappear in front of our very eyes. Okay, fine, we'll just take this one. Angie, buckle up. We're coming in to renovate. Thank you for being prompt. I need your design expertise. Wow, you're gonna wish you hadn't said that. I tried it myself, but didn't get very far. I will not be happy with subpar furnishings. Don't worry, I got this. I wasn't listening anyway. So here we are in this neighborhood.
Okay, now let's go get all of my clay blocks, and let's just begin. Start doing our business. I'm scared.
Like, look at this one over here. Does somebody actually live here? You don't even get a sidewalk, huh? Wait, can we do that to Angie's place? I mean, I know we're here to fix up a small living room, but we're also gonna help Angie fit in. And by that I mean we're gonna help her house blend in a little bit. Nice brick pathway? How about we sell you? Oh wow, that totally works. I like it. See, look at that. We're already helping out. Okay, looking much better. Something I really...
Okay, I'll just leave that alone. That's fine. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks. Not bad.
Or you can go into fly mode. Ta-da! Just like that. Where you can do all your fun
So we have 9 stacks.
See, look how great that was already. For now, though, let's go ahead and check out the house.
So 18. So we need 18 per bit.
Wow, this sure looks like it went off the rails fast. This was you trying ahead of time? Are you sure you didn't just go into like a drug-induced stupor? Otherwise, how do you explain the pizza boxes and the historical maps? And what? Hardcover books? I'm sorry, did all this renovation...
Was it 18 or was it 19? I can't remember. I don't recall. Yeah, okay, it was 18. That's what I figured. I just didn't know for sure.
Comparatively, this kitchen's kind of hideous. Let's make a couple of changes first of all. Let's take this window and put it right there. Good, great. And also, let's take those dishes, as much as I like them sitting on one of the burners, and let's take those where they belong, outside for someone else to deal with. Yep, that's the spirit. And for this fridge, we're just gonna take it and put it in the corner like so. There we go, facing the corner. It's in a timeout right now. In fact, what's to stop me from just grabbing all of this stuff and just moving it outside the house? Even this rug that we can't see from the outside. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and place this right in front of the door here. There we go, home sweet.
Okay, let's go do this now. I only have to do this like once. Or I have to do it 18 times, excuse me. I am actually a little bit frightened by how fucking crazy this is. Like, this actually worked amazingly. Like, what the fuck?
Everything from floor and wall coverings, etc., etc. So first we're gonna start by cleaning up all the crap. Hope you had copies of all these ancient documents because they're going away. Wait, how am I supposed to deal with graffiti? Oh, well there you go. Can I do the same thing with this? Wow, I fixed all that with a dustpan? I didn't realize we were gonna be sorcerers. Well, whatever, the room is clean now. Next step, let's work on flooring. Wow, look at all the different things we can install. Like, yeah, we've got all the stuff you'd expect, like flooring and walls and doors and windows and stuff. But then we have a separate category for just fireplaces, railings, structures, like pillars and balconies. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. I guess for right now, we're gonna have to stick with just the stuff we're supposed to do. So if I recall, she hates wood, so we're gonna use wood. Not just wood, by the way. Beautiful laminate wood flooring. At least some of it. We want to make sure there's some variety in here, which is why we're going to mix it up to this vintage warm.
God, this is so beautiful. What the fuck?
And not at all like the picture. fixture, and we'll finish it off with a little bit of this. Okay, there we go. It's looking great. Let's move on to wall covering. Oh, well, look at this. We have interior walls, exterior walls, and then a nice primer, which we're definitely not gonna do. Let's see. What do we think will look the worst? Siding, brick, or stucco? I think this living room demands a nice siding. Okay, so we'll just gussy up the space so it looks like the outside of a shed. And while we have the tool out, why don't we just go ahead and add a couple here too? There we go. It's great. Really ties the two rooms together.
Wait, what? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, that's good too, actually. You always want to be able to see what's happening.
Oh, I'm just being stupid. Never mind.
Seating of one, apparently. What do we think? Does a toilet count?
I guess maybe I'm a little dumber than I'm dumber than I look, excuse me. Okay, so that's all 18. So we've organized everything out perfectly. Before I do this, I want to do 10 more of my own. The only reason I say this is because I want to have a perfect set.
Can I just place it like right on top of the toilet? Oh yeah, there we go. Truly, it is art for the modern age. And as for
And remember, I have to do this an insane amount of times.
This game is too smart for me. Okay, well,
and when I say an insane amount of time, I really do mean an insane amount of time. I have to do this 80 fucking... Wait, no, you have to do this 82 times. That's a lot.
Oh, you know what's actually going to really help with the charm? Customizing some of this stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. Are you trying to tell me that these are all the designs I have at my disposal for customizing? So wait, if I take like this colorful diamond towel fabric, can I just apply it to the toilet? Oh, yes, you can. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it magically works on everything. Like, yeah, you can try and customize this lamp, but try as I may, it doesn't get that much more exciting. Other stuff, though, definitely does. I don't know about you, but I love my window frames, so look like I wrapped them like a present. Anyway, back to living room furniture.
Did I get it?
I'm afraid to choose something like this vintage-wide sideboard, because look how stupid and normal this looks. But since we can paint it... Like,
oh my god, I actually got it. Let's go. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I was wrong. There's 1 1/3 of it.
So I basically have to do this like what?
Your soul is part of the dresser now.
I have to load this thing up like what? 8 times, I think, something like that.
Oh, happy day. Including the toilet. Well, I think I know where all this stuff is going. As long as we check off all the boxes, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Okay, there we go. Just the way we all like to watch TV. Oh my god, we're almost done. I can almost taste all the money I've clearly earned. I guess this is all the decor we can choose from. I mean, we do have a lot of options, but I think
beautiful.
To these window treatments. Like normally you would take window treatments and put them like right here, right? Like in front of a window. Can I just put them anywhere as actual decor? Oh,
I'll go ahead and pick up all this shit too.
The toilet. And we'll put another one right here.
Serpentine, serpentine.
Where there used to be a door. Hey, you know, speaking of, what is even in this room? Hello? Oh, a bedroom. So I guess this is what the
wow, there's a lot of clay. What the fuck?
Nice in here. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna borrow this. This would be great decor in the living room. Well, it didn't count, but I'm leaving it anyway. But just to make it extra creepy, our 4th piece of decor is gonna be some child's toy. But like a smart child.
Beautiful.
Sits around and loves to play with their abacus. Ta-da! We did it. Hang on. Before we go, I want to do one last thing, which is move this door right here, so that while you sleep, you have a
this is beautiful. You love to see it.
no longer access the bathroom. Job completed. Angie writes, 1 star, I'm moving out. Good, thanks.
Wait, what? Why is it doing that?
We need a little experience for our troubles. So in case you're wondering why we only made $588, it turns out Angie had some deductions. She disliked 21 items, didn't like the mismatched floor, or the non-kids rooms with kid items in them, and most bafflingly, didn't like the toilet outside the bathroom. So picky. Well, that was a complete success. And right now we've only got little renovation projects like that. Thankfully, as you can see, they're not that hard to do. And we're gonna have to do a couple of more so that we can level up from rank.
Look at that. That's so pretty.
Outdoor construction jobs available. God help us all. Oh boy, are you as excited as I am for this small outdoor construction job? Okay, so James
dude, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how this is working. I'm not gonna question it though. I'm not complaining. I'm just more in shock that I actually got it right on my first fucking try with no errors. Wow, maybe I'm better at redstone than I thought. Maybe I'm actually good at it. Look at how much there is.
look over the thing we just made, which currently is set to unassigned, and we could do something like assign a backyard bar, and just like that, that's what it's designated to be. So I don't know about you, but I immediately had a thought.
I see, so it alternates between blocks, so I just have to press the lever twice for it to give me what I want.
That's when I saw that everything is locked, which means the game doesn't want to let us switch.
Awesome.
Assign this kitchen. I mean, with good reason too. We're supposed to be building a backyard bar or whatever. But that's when I figured out something else. If we were to take our little square of backyard bar here,
My pretties.
we want to build some walls for it. If we build a wall straight across like this, it reassigns stuff. Look at that. Now
This is beautiful, dude.
And only 65 square feet. And then we have a second backyard bar, also too small. And it even shows me 2 backyard bars in the tasks here. So then I started to wonder, would that work on a locked space too? Well, let's find out. First things first, let's move some of this stuff out of the way, because we're gonna draw a wall right between these 2 sections.
Come on, make it.
Okay, so let's just take a wall, draw it right across like this.
Dude, how much clay did I get from this? Like, bro, I really do have a lot of clay. What in the hell?
Oh, good. So wait a minute, does that mean I can...
So I get half a stack every time I do this. So that's pretty good, I suppose.
Again. And then once again, we can unassign one side. Well, what about if I just use separate little things to make all little quadrants? Ah, I see. 3 of them become customizable kitchens, and then we have 1 tile that is our locked kitchen. So we'll just unassign these, get rid of all these walls.
It's very helpful that it's all solid ground. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of clay.
Establish all the rest of this as the backyard bar. Yep, we sure can. Well, hey, at this point,
Lots and lots and lots of fucking clay, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see why no one else has ever tried to do this. This is definitely not easy. This is very, very challenging.
Where the game now thinks there's countless small bedrooms, which gives us all kinds of fun information, actually. Room is too small, client did not request this, and it wants us to add all of that stuff in every single room. Good thing we don't actually have to do all that, right? Once we unassign everything, all of our problems just go away. And shockingly, that one little square, that's still the bedroom. The game doesn't even ask
That's a lot of clay. So much sludge. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get back quite a bit. Our clay stonks have gone up stupendously. Alright, time to go for a few more rounds.
And then go over this whole thing and unassign everything we can. Get all the walls back out of the way. I also tried to put the furniture back where it was, but I mean, that's probably good enough, right? I don't really remember where it was. I'm sure this is about right, though. Especially that right there. The perfect accessory for anybody crying themselves to sleep. Anyway, all the locked spaces have been, shall we say, optimized. Technically, that's the whole bathroom. That's the living room. That's the hallway. And there's our kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. Which leaves all the rest of this to become backyard bar. Oh dear, that's not what I meant.
Vases. Imagine that many vases.
Oh, yeah, somehow I already forgot what the walls are gonna do, which is to separate it out by separate little rooms.
You actually can't really do anything with vases. You need Silk Touch to be able to pick them up anyways. They break if you try to break them normally, which is stupid. I don't understand that at all. I wish the villagers would trade vases. I feel like that would make sense if the librarian would want one. Because, like, you know, he collects shit, I guess.
Okay, and now we can assign this whole thing as one big bar. And look at all the money we can save on this. We don't even need to put down our own foundations. I did notice we have an added task for exteriors, which looks like it's happy with our roof coverings and the surfaces.
I'll have 82 in each of these things once I'm done.
5 windows. I mean, fair enough, I get it. Make that happen, I'm gonna install one piece of wall right here. Slap some plaster on it, and hopefully be able to shove 5 whole windows in this room.
Alright, well, that's that. There's gonna be a lot of clay going back into my inventory with this round.
The house itself already did that for us. The rest is just painting this one wall, slapping down some kind of entertainment, like this crappy little radio, you know, to really get this party started. Oh crap, that didn't count. I forgot.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
It's in the kitchen.
How many do we have? How many have we done? We've done 10? That's pretty impressive, actually. That's not bad. We only have to reload this thing, like, I think 4 times. Or, I guess, with what we have. Although it will go by slower because I'll have to keep reloading and getting more and more stuff out. So if there's 32 of these, just let me do the math real quick. If there's 32, That means it's half of 41, so there should be 82 in each of these. Wait.
A new job type. Home expansion jobs available. Well, what are we waiting for? We're no longer limited to just these renovation jobs or even these small outdoor construction jobs. It's time to land the big thing of the large home expansion jobs.
Wait, no, that is right. There would be 81 in each, or 82 in each of these.
Interior designing. Well, this seems easy enough. They want us to
Wait,
construct an
what there?
office, a dining room, a living room, and a baby's bedroom. I'm sorry, what is in your house now?
For each and every single one of them, let's say that you did it with, like, say you did it with 64.
They have a small living room when what they want is a living room.
It means that you would only need 41 of those.
So I guess for this one we might actually do some real building. Same situation as before.
I don't know, it's fine.
All the existing rooms, not like that's gonna stop us, especially when we have all this extra yard space to work with. But you know, first things first, we gotta do something about the outside decor of this house. Talk about hideous. Like, what do you think all the neighbors are saying when they see this monstrosity? So first things first, let's convert all these walls into glass walls. Oh yeah, this is already starting to look better in that creepy jail cell kind of way. And we can't stop there. We should probably do all.
That's weird that it alternates.
I don't care how much of our income it takes up. The heart wants what it wants. I kind of hate to say it, but this doesn't look the worst. I mean, creepy, sure, but not the worst. Unless you're these neighbors, I guess. Maybe that's why all their blinds are closed, so they don't have to look over at the creepy house where you can watch them while they're watching you while they're taking a crap. We are gonna get rid of all these walls inside.
This is so easy. Oh my god, I'm so happy I automated this. Definitely makes my life less of a pain in the ass.
Probably still have something making the bathroom a little more private. Otherwise, that's just awkward. We do need a door for it, though. And you know what would work better than a garage door? Oh yeah, here we go. Wait, is this the kind that goes out or up? Oh, I see. How convenient. I like how aggressively glossy it is, too. And then I guess you need to wedge yourself directly into the corner so you don't hurt yourself closing it. Wait, so is it gonna smack me in the face when I open it? It can open both directions?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough space.
And what a unique ambiance this provides to our view of the
Yeah, ain't no shot I have enough space. Let me go back down.
My house is a beautiful two-story thing, and while it's clearly already the most exciting house on the block, I think we can do better. But that depends if the game's gonna let us build a third story. Oh yeah, it looks like it can, right? Wait, can I just start my third floor without even removing the roof? That would certainly save.
That is a lot of fucking stacks. Holy shit. I'm actually glad I used ladders for this. This makes it so much easier.
Whatever, fine. What a magnificent house this is. And we'll kind of slim it up to just be this size. Unfortunately, over here in the room planner, it doesn't look like it's gonna let me assign rooms to this space. What if I start pulling up like individual pieces? Will this do the trick? Oh yeah, there we go. Well, that's just swell. I think we found the baby's bedroom. Seems like the perfect spot for it. What? Room is too small. Okay, so be it. We'll open it up a little bit. And by that I mean, we're gonna trace out all the space we're gonna empty out, and we're gonna turn this floor into, you guessed it,
Okay, now let me go down and craft this real fast. Just get this over with.
But also this thing right here on the side, which is fine, we can use this. And by that I mean glorious, glorious stairs. Okay, let's see, how does this work? Where does it consider to be okay to put stairs? Now I know if it's indoors like this it'll work, but I don't want to put it indoors. I want to put it out here like this. So first we'll delete some of these things. Okay, and let's see, will this do the trick? Excellent.
Okay, cool.
Someone else paid us to make are slowly being realized.
This is so easy. Now let me go feed my dogs. Actually, they're probably hungry.
What if we use ceiling tiles and we just put them underneath the stairs? Good, great. And then we add some walls just like this. Not even all the walls, by the way, just enough to add these two little pieces. Actually, wait, can I delete this now? Oh, good, perfect. That's what we like to see. Cheating the system. My God, can I just draw this stuff anywhere? You sure can. New idea. We're gonna put some construction all the way over here because I just really want to show off for the neighbors our complete lack of respect for physics. I can't draw these to the neighbors, can I? Okay, no. We can build right up to the edge of our property and no farther. We'll just go ahead and keep perfecting our system here. And it does allow us to exercise our creative brain to create something for the client that'll surprise and delight. I'm actually also super curious here. How many floors up can we actually go? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Pretty decently high as it turns out. At around 10 floors up, it stopped letting me build. But overall, I think I'm okay with this. The main thing that matters
Beautiful.
is that we
Automation
go all
is
the way up
wonderful.
here
It's
and look
so
down on all
beautiful.
this inferior housing. Also, I didn't do this. The game just understands my wants, apparently. Anyway, goes without saying, but this is
That's
definitely
beautiful.
one of our rooms.
You love to see it.
I think we all know which one, right? That's right. New location for the baby bedroom. Okay, so first let's get some carpet going. Something nice and corporate. Probably gonna be nice. Next, let's place some kids' furniture.
It actually probably runs smoother because all of it's going at the exact same time.
Right here on the edge. Oh, and some good news. This stuff can stack on each other, so it can really go
We
over
have
the
one
edge,
more to
which
go
is
after
great, which is
this.
making me ask more
And then I'll go ahead and
questions.
collect it.
Keep stacking stuff on top of this, like even higher than this. So at first I thought the answer was no.
Though I will wait
realized
until I
a
get my
couple of
stuff
things.
to collect all the other
It's
stuff.
Probably because we're right up against that property line, which had me wondering if I pull this thing back and maybe not use these.
And that's
things
the
as
last
like
one.
stack them anyway. And instead we're gonna try stacking with this kids table because it's a little cheaper.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about a stack and what?
Keep doing this over and over and over again. Can I then take this thing and then just move it all the way to the edge? Oh, good. We found a way to make it go past the boundaries. Okay, if we're gonna keep building outwards, we're gonna need a little extra space. So we're gonna sit here in the very corner of the map and start building up from
We'll find out how many times I need to do this.
Okay, I think this is about as far as the game's gonna let me take it. Which I, for one, am
Relatively speaking, because my numbers thin out the farther in I get. Until I finally reach like null, and I basically have none.
The answer is yes. Yes, it will. I can almost not even see how high it goes. Like, the view almost won't let us see
This will
it.
definitely be better for the early stages of clay making, but later on I'm gonna probably have to do it by hand, most likely.
Bring it all the way back down here just so I can edit stuff on the top. And up here at the top is where we're gonna put the baby crib. Yes, good, perfect, and secure. There we go, the ultimate baby's bedroom. And if you need to take care of the baby, oh wait, you can't. I myself am not allowed to go past that little boundary. Yes, that's right, we're stuck on this line here, but baby gets to go anywhere they want. And we can handle lighting, and I've got some ideas for that. Here we go, some nice standing candles. Yes, what could possibly go wrong with this? Actually, you know what? This has me thinking. And by thinking, I mean I've come up with another idea on how to utilize...
Damn, I went down by 3 blocks just from that alone. What the hell? Okay, so all of our things can go in here.
It's not like we're intimidating or anything. I think
7. How many do I need to fit in there then?
Some of our skills. First, let's go back over here to the very corner of
So
our
14.
house.
Okay, cool.
Build a couple of foundations out here, only so that we can build on this. And I was taking a look at some of the random decor options that we have, and I discovered an item in particular that really caught my eye: the checkerboard. First off, look at the size of this thing. I'm just happy it's large and flat. For comparison, by the way, here's a whole weight bench. I almost feel like this checkerboard is...
Okay, yes, we'll have to do this one little branch point at a time, unfortunately. And we will go ahead and also retrieve our stuff. Huh?
Let's go ahead and keep expanding. Okay, and at the end of this, we're just gonna take this like that. Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna try something now. So we should be able to grab this checkerboard right here.
I see, so it switches orientation. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually.
Like, I don't know, right about right there. And then this whole thing breaks through the walls all the way over to the neighbor's house. And not just over to the neighbor's house, but inside. Ah, yes, good.
This will probably give me quite a few, actually. Will definitely speed up the process.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was so barren in here. Well, don't you worry, we're a good neighbor. We'll help you out. Okay, I've prepared a couple of care packages for the neighbors. Just checkerboards all over the place. And now it's time to deliver. Okay, here comes one. And putting down another. And one last one right there.
Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna take nearly as long as I thought.
Now, obviously, just like before, we have the toilet. But now, we also have a nice little entertainment area for them to use. Complete with sofa, coffee tables, and a television. And then once you're done watching that, go ahead and hop over to those other chests.
Damn, this did that many stacks? What the hell? Huh, well, I'll be damn.
There's even room for 2. Oh no, but what if it's past your bedtime and it's time to go beddy bye? Oh, no problem, there's a bed in here too. I even put custom sheets on it. And as you can see, the image translates perfectly and doesn't look like a total nightmare. Oh wait, I almost forgot I have one last surprise for you. Hold please while I slide right into your house DMs. Here, I made this just for you. Just to let you know if you need anything, I'm here for you. Even though I don't live here and this isn't my house, but the people that contracted me to work on this, I'm sure will really appreciate it. Isn't that right? Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. 5 stars. Overall, this is lovely, and I love what you did with the living room. You mean the neighbors? I also love what we did with it. Well, that was fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game develops as it makes its way through early access. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, so how many stacks did we get out of that? We got quite a few. What the fuck? I know it'll take probably more than that, obviously, but like, how many are we talking? We got 9 stacks out of that. That's very impressive, actually. I'm honestly thoroughly impressed. Oh my god, we're actually getting so close. I love it. Automation is beautiful. This is actually probably the greatest thing I've ever built right next to the compressor. But it does the opposite. It uncompresses items. Eat me some food. Let's get back to it. Gotta do this 14 times. I'll do it 7 times and then compress my clay. Cornelica, I will say nothing more. If you get the reference, you get the reference.
That's just like an 18-year-old's mood at all times. Wait, is that his name? Are we named Racemir? Did
Racemir.
I guess it really is our name. Look, there's Racemir's hose and his shirt and his shoes.
His hose, because he's got a lot of bitches. I mean, girls. I mean, dogs. I mean, bork bork. I am not one of them, though. Sorry, Rosamir, or whatever the fuck your name was. Racy boy? Racist? I don't know.
It's time to go on an adventure. Ooh, you okay there, buddy? Well, I guess there's no better time than now to explain that we have a health bar, as well as stuff for stamina, thirst, and hunger. I'm sure we'll do a great
So you get quite a bit out of this. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
Can I speak to your parents, please? Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll just go look myself.
It takes about 5 minutes for items to despawn, right?
Hello there. How are you doing this fine? Oh, okay. We got places to be. I get it. Wait, is that not your kid? Did she just leave you here unsupervised? Wait, what the hell is this? Sir, are you okay back there? Are you possessed, or are you just doing a little jig? Okay, kid, it's up to you to be the only sane person in this village. And somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. You and your 45-year-old man face. Okay, listen, you know what? I'm gonna get you out of here. Things are a little too crazy around here. So can I, like, talk to you or escort you or anything? Okay, that's a no. Oh, wait, but I can shove you? Okay, cool. Hang tight, kid. I'm gonna save you from this madhouse. Oh, hello there, sir. Fine morning, isn't it? Yeah, don't mind me. Okay, we did it. We're outside the town walls. Oh, but we're not done yet. I think I know where we need to take you. Any objections? Okay, let's go. Almost there.
It's amazing how much clay I get from this. Like, it's actually scary.
Unconcerned about this whole breathing thing. Well, you know what? I think he's gonna be very happy in his new home. Besides, this just tells us what we already knew about this game. This village is so very haunted. Wow, that took so long. It's already getting dark out. Do you people get any more weird when the sun goes down?
Yes. They probably eat each other.
Let's see, what do we got here? Mesamir.
Or they kill each other like in The Purge, I guess. That is a lot of clay.
Hello there. Let me burn you with my steely gaze before I stare off in my eyes roll back in my head. Anyway, we've got a few dialogue options here. Do you have a minute? Can you move a little bit? And I'll go now.
Stupid Enderman. Fucking dumbass.
Try and get to know them, which we're gonna do none of for now. We are gonna ask if they can move a little bit. Okay, off he goes. Uh-oh, I think we broke him. He took this "can you move around a little too seriously. Now it's just us, guy that doesn't like to sit down. We have a slightly different option from him. I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for good people willing to join me. I've heard you are building your reputation up. Keep going and I might consider your proposition. You've heard of me? The Remdesivir, or whatever my name is? Well, I think that tells us all we need to know, which is that we get to build a settlement soon. But that sounds like a daytime task. So let's see if we can get some shut-eye. Hey, kid. Why are you just sitting out here like this? But second of all, do you mind if I just barge into your place and sleep? Okay, thanks. Hello.
Okay, thanks.
Little bastard. You found your way back. What do you have to say for yourself? You know what? I think I'm just gonna go. And by go, I mean all the way out of this village. I think I've seen enough for one lifetime. Surely I could just camp out here somewhere, right? After all, here's our build menu, and we can make campfires. Ah, dang it. I don't have permission to build out here until I talk to the Castellan. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's what that quest marker is for. And according to the quest marker, I believe this is his house. Hello there, sir. Nice to see you sleeping in the child bed. I would, by the way, try to sleep in one of these beds, but
Just gotta alternate. It's all good.
I don't want to be rude, so I'm not gonna wake him up. I am, however, gonna stand on his bed and watch him sleep all night. Well, look who's finally awake. Oh, come back here. Hey, get back here. Racemir is my name, and I came from the south looking for my uncle, Jordan. Back in his old home, they called him blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll just sum this up for you. Your uncle is dead. This guy gives you permission to build any...
what have I done?
On Hips McGee, and as my way of saying thanks, can you move a little bit? No, like a little bit more. No, like a little bit more. Keep going. Yes, perfect.
What the hell?
Stare directly into the sun. Now that we have permission, it's time to build a house. First things first, we're gonna have to build.
Here, let me collect all this first. That's weird. I didn't think it would do that. So I like went splitsies. Oopsie daisy.
magic. Ta-da! Now let's get to the chopping. Now the nice thing to do would be go out to the forest there, chop all those trees, you know, so we don't hurt the natural beauty of the town. But seeing as how I want to hurt the natural beauty of the town, we're just gonna chop down all these trees so that they don't have any shade or aesthetics of any kind. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Can I chop down the trees literally in the village? Only one way to find out. That's a big ol' yes. Okay, we gotta be sneaky on this one. I think they're having some kind of intense meeting. You see there, no one's gonna notice this. No one's gonna
How did it even
notice
do
this.
this?
Cool.
Is it because I clicked the flip? Is it because I flipped the switch too quickly?
We're actually gonna use these trees for something. First, we're gonna give the
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Whoops. Because there's repeaters, and the repeater has a split second where its signal isn't as strong.
Take that. Not sure where I'm storing these, but fine by me. And now that we've wrecked the town even more, let's go scout out a place to build our first home. So looking at the map, that lovely arrow is me. Let's head over here and see if we can build in some nice wide open land. Okay, onward to... what? I better stay in the valley. This is my home now. It would appear that this is the edge of the map, but there's so much more over there, and I want to see it. I don't want to stay in the valley. There's got to be some way to get over there. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, I figured it out. Here's how this works. You ready? So if you run across, you have all this time while it's fading out. You can also quick save the game anytime you'd like. So if I run across the boundary that makes it fade out and then quick save, after the quick load finishes and the game loads back in, ta-da! They can't stop me now. I've beaten all their petty rules. That said, a couple of problems, which is that not only is this not a good place to put a house, but where I can place a house stops right here. All this space, it's not even gonna let me try to put a house over there. Whatever then, let's go exploring. Can't wait to see where the path takes us. What do you think's waiting for us? Riches, fame?
Probably death.
Yes, of course. The end of one dimension into the next. What do you think? Do you think we can land on this below? Only one way to find out. Huh. I'm gonna go with no. And now we're just falling for all eternity. Racemir and his fanciful boxers. Oh wait, what's happening now? He appears to be fading out of existence. Oh boy, what is happening now? Are we watching the formation of universes? Dynasty ends. You died. Well, I would certainly hope so, seeing as how my body was torn asunder between dimensions. Okay, let's try this again. Go meet up with what's-his-face? Is that him? Why are you on that little stool, buddy? Are you in a timeout? You know,
Okay.
Permission to the thing. Don't forget to strip these clothes off. And this time, let's put them on the ground. Now, let's get out of here. Grab some branches, grab some rocks, make the place hideous again. Oh, watch out, kid. So we can turn this into this. Now it's time to figure out where to place our first house. Unfortunately, as much as I want to, I can't just place it in the town, or even directly outside the town, because sadly we're not allowed to build too close to another village. If we look on the map though,
Okay, I just need to refuse all this shit, and that will be done.
Right here. Ah, there it is. Our soon-to-be home sweet home. First, let's get nature's debris out of the way.
Okay, let's just go back up immediately so nothing despawns. I don't trust it. I feel like it's gonna despawn if I'm not quick enough.
Try to do the next best thing. The next thing we need to do is pull out our building hammer, which allows us to see where we need
Okay,
to
cool. We got all of it. Nice.
Walls with windows we can build up. And then we can also
Okay,
put these
and we should have
walls
had just
also
enough
with
clay to
windows.
finish this.
Can I build something with no door at all? Just go around and fill these all out?
I mean, I imagine probably,
There are
right?
no doors on this whole house. It's just all windows. Okay, so we'll just go around and finish up the roof. Huh, this last piece doesn't want to finish. Oh, this building must have a door. Okay, fine. We'll put a door on it. There, you happy? I certainly hope... Wait, why can't I get in? You know, I think I see the problem. I think the game expects you to put the door right there and not move it around. So now I can't even get into the house because there's a cooking station in the way. I mean, that's okay though. After all, who wants to use their house for cooking, sleeping, or living? Either way, this seems like a really promising start to our kingdom. The next step is we need to clear some space for more stuff. So these things have to go. And in order to do that, looks like we're gonna have to get a shovel. So there's a bunch
Here's
of
what we're gonna do.
craft by hand, including of course the stone axe, but then other stuff like another building hammer, a knife, a spear, but something
32 times
is
1,
a
2, 3,
shovel.
4,
Let's head
5,
back
6,
over to
7,
town.
8,
I'm kinda
9,
curious
10?
which one
No,
pops
definitely
up.
not
Let's see
10.
who sells
0,
what.
5, 11,
Hello,
okay.
is there a
So
shopkeeper
32
around?
times 11.
So I can't
Oh,
actually
I
find
see.
anyone
That's
in
real
town
funny.
that sells
I could have just done the
shovels.
math
However,
backwards.
I did notice one just sitting right here. Dare I give in to baser instincts and steal it? Methinks I should... Oh, hello, Griselda. I wasn't doing anything. Whatever, I'm just gonna take it anyway. Dynasty reputation minus 25? What does that even mean, Griselda? Is this what happens when I steal pretty much anything? Oh, that one's only -5. I'll take that wooden spoon and that wooden cup. I suspect that this could hurt me later, because if you recall, I would walk up to people and be like, I'm creating a new settlement. And then they were like, reputation required 50. I'm going to assume -37 is not to their liking. Okay, admittedly, I'm kind of curious now. Is there a limit to how low this number can go? And to determine that, it looks like I need to keep robbing stuff. Oh wow, even opening it just gives me a -20 dynasty reputation. There wasn't even anything in it. Oh, more good news, by the way. I can just keep opening and closing the chest and getting more reputation pulled off. Well, this is gonna be easy in no time. Okay, so far so good. We have a reputation of -9,677. Let us proceed, shall we? Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, you've been cast out of the valley. Huh, I guess there is a limit. Okay, duly noted, that didn't work. But there's gotta be a way I can steal this thing. Isn't that right, you with the 1,000-yard stare? Yeah, get out of here. So I actually have an idea for this. One of the items that you can craft is a wooden spear. One of the great things about the wooden spear is you can throw it. So I kinda wonder, can I like throw the spear and like move the item? Oh my god, yes. Maybe I can like move this item out of the view of prying eyes. Okay, yeah, that might work. Here goes nothing. Oh hey, that worked. The important part is that I got something for free. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Wow, aren't I the strong one? I can pull a tree trunk out in one go with a wooden shovel? Oh, Racemir, you're such an enigma. Okay, with all the trunks removed, I think we're gonna make this little island the place where everybody lives. So for now, let's go ahead and place this as close as we can to the other building. And again, and again. Let's keep in mind, too, that all these houses are expecting that we're going to put the doorway right here. We're not, of course. This is just going to be a window. And then we're going to instead put the door, like, I don't know, right here, with the other neighbor's door facing out right here. Not like it's going to matter, of course, since no one's getting in and out of these homes. Like, the only way for me to get out is to switch my hammer to destroy mode, break a wall, and then put it back up. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. You can actually enter this house. Better move the door. Let's put it right here, in front of this bed. Okay.
It's so beautiful.
Perfect. You can actually leave, but then once you're out, the bed blocks you from getting back in. Okay, fantastic. And that's gonna have to do for now.
Coolio. That's a lot of fucking urns. What the hell? Oh god.
By that I mean go around the side, jump up and down until we can start a fire through the wall, and then let's go around the other side here. Oh, and if I just kneel down, I can access the bed from outside. Nighty night. Oh, where am I? Oh, I see it's daytime now. I must have had a nice restful sleep slumped up against this windowsill. Okay, fresh day, fresh us. Let's go be a people person. Let's see, who wants to join my village? Hey, Princess Leia, what are you up to? I like how when you talk to
I feel like I need to feed my dogs. I don't know why.
Oh, right, we need to get our reputation up. And I believe the best way to do it is sweet, sweet side quests, as indicated by our compass up here. Can I help you with something? I need
Just gonna take a swing at this, but I'm gonna bet they're probably hungry, aren't they?
Quest, I get some money and some reputation. Hey, wait, come back here. I've got it all. And then he wordlessly walks off, leaving me with my
Okay, hang on, we're actually gonna do something.
You look like you have a quest for me. Hi, he says.
How much bone meal do I have? I need to make more kibble.
He to tell you his life story, but it doesn't really matter because it's all to get him one stick. Ta-da! Another quest completed. And 8 billion side quests later, here we are. Reputation 185. Who wants to be
So I need, what, 18
like
stacks? Or a lot?
Great, see you there. And she gets up and off she goes. Hey, do you know the way there? Okay, try not to get killed. Okay, who's next? How about you, Cuthbert? Sounds like what I was looking for.
So that's only 12 stacks.
To his new home, and the journey continues to find more people. Let's go
13, 14.
Borrow us some townspeople. You there? I have a
15, 16.
Yes, your neck all the way around to talk to me. Please join my settlement. Okay, thanks. I don't actually know if that's the right way. Huh, you know? I've been standing here all day waiting for people to arrive. I believe this is them right there. Are you two stuck? Did you get lost? Oh,
yes, you know that's 16. Okay, cool. That's enough to start it out.
I need to assign them a house. Let's see. Do I choose the simple small house, the simple small house, or the simple small house? Okay, I moved them all into homes. Still don't want to move, huh? Well, that's okay. I have ways of making this work. Look, I didn't want to shove you either. You made me do this. Oh, don't give me the hands on hips. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. New icons have arrived, and I believe this means we need to give them food and firewood. What do you guys think this is? An Airbnb? Well, I do appear to have this rotten meat. Rotten meat. Chance to poison 100%. So look at that freshness. Cuthbert, tell me, how do I feed feed you. You know, it's weird, but he didn't want to be force-fed. Maybe I need to put it in my village somewhere. Oh,
Okay, cool.
Chest. I'll just put it in there.
So that takes care of the kibble problem. That just needs to process now.
Okay, you crybabies, hold on. I'm gonna see if there's something I can steal in town for you.
Go.
Around here somewhere? I'm going with Plan B then, and I think we can probably guess where this is going. So I could actually just talk to this guy who is willing to sell meat for only $6. I don't want to pay for it, so instead I'm gonna ask this guy if he can just move a little bit. No, just keep moving. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Okay, yeah, just stare out there for a while. Just don't look in here, okay? I'm gonna be doing something real fast. No, wait, where's everybody going? Yeah, don't worry, buddy. Everything is fine. Keep staring off. No big deal. Actually, I guess this is probably for the better, right? Hold still, please. And we'll just carve you up. And we get 1 leather and 8 meat. Thank you for your patronage, sir. And while we're out running errands, let's legally procure some firewood. Surely they'll use it even if it's good and stolen, right? Don't forget to take the basket. Everyone, I'm back. Oh, you both found your way inside. Great. Anyway, I brought you some stuff. Let me just jump up and down until I can get in this crate. Oh my god, what is this? What'd you guys do, like barf in this box? A residue of rotten food. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I brought you some raw meat. Let's go ahead and just put it right on top of the rod. What? Raw meat's not gonna do it for you either? Why are you people so picky? Alright, hold on. It's gonna make a fire out here real quick. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Here, you happy? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you're happy at Hotel Josh. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Just Blair witching in the corner. Here's your roasted meat a la rot. There, everyone's food needs are finally met. Oh yeah, the firewood. Have some stolen firewood. Okay, looks like everyone's happy now. That's what we'll call this. Now rest up. I'm expecting great things from you. Now, right over yonder, we're gonna take some time and build some other stuff. Because in addition to housing, we need to give these people some jobs. We're gonna start by building a woodshed, which I believe means that their job will be deforestation. Okay, you psychos with your mood of 3%. Time to assign you to a workplace. See, there we go. Profession, lumberjack. Now the real question is if she's gonna get any work done considering she can't even get out of her house. Although goodness help her, she appears to be trying. She sees where she's supposed to be working through those trees right there and just desperately wants to be out there. And we'll put another woodshed right here and a third one. Now everybody's a lumberjack. Oh, look at that. She's almost making it outside. I mean, not quite, but I appreciate the fighting spirit. Here, maybe I should help her out. Wait, are you not trying to get out anymore? Wait, where did she go? Did she make it out? Oh, what you doing up there? You just floating? And these two are just staring out their window, horrified. Oh, okay, she's just found herself in another corner of someone else's house. Now, what I'm real curious of is our trees still gonna get chopped, even if people can't make it to their jobs? Huh. Well, I am seeing logs pile up, but I'm not seeing any trees go away. And just like magic, if we go up to the chest, they just have logs and sticks in them. Well, that's just super. I don't know how you all managed to do this while stuck in your home, but color me impressed. And just like that, it's autumn outside. Are you guys seeing this beautiful view? What the hell am I looking at? Am I watching interpretive dance? Well, so far this is working out great. Whenever I need more food and firewood, I just head back into town, see what the cows are up to, wait to see if there's fresh firewood, and there always is. Come back and see that my wood supplies are always full. Alright, let's clear some space out of here and make sure they keep working. And I'll just take all these logs and just throw them all on the ground. Yes, perfect. That's just what I meant. That was beautifully unexpected. I don't know why they go flying like that. I'm assuming it's because I'm letting them all go at once. And back to nature with you. Okay, I'm gonna have to see how far we can take this madness. Okay, listen. Keep on working, okay? I'm gonna go recruit some more people. You, yes, you the one that's like, stay away from me. Would you like to join my village? And how about you with the dead-eyed stare? You'd be a perfect addition. Ta-da! And just like that, we have all these people. And of course, to go along with that, we have even more housing. The most divine cell blocks you can imagine. Everybody is busy keeping themselves entertained. Each room is its own fresh hell of hilarity. Oh, not everyone. I guess they're upset with each other. Wait a minute, what do you got there? Oh my god, you had a kid? That can happen? Well, this calls for a celebration. First, let's remove this wall. Cool, and now deadbeat dad is just taking off. And let's get you and the baby some fresh air. Well, that's not quite what I meant, but you're the parent. Thank goodness all kids in this game can breathe underwater. And mom's face can drift away from her eyebrows. Either way, I'm glad you two are happy. Anyway, let me give you the rest of the tour. As you saw from the roster of people, everybody's gainfully employed as a lumberjack, where they work at all these brand new stations I made, where I just gleefully let the phantom wood pile up, and then once the pile is complete, I take all the available logs, and then I cast them back into nature. And boy am I excited to have so many stations where I can keep doing this. Because really, this is asking our favorite question, again. Is there a limit to how many of these logs I can just hurl into nature. I do believe there's only one way to find out. Well, turns out you can put quite a few down. You're looking at about 10,000 logs. That goes from the wood pile all the way down to the shoreline. You might also notice that my frame rate is phenomenal now. We also seem to have a weird situation where a third person has shown up in this house, which raises all kinds of questions. Like, you know you're not holding your baby, right? Wait, is this your daughter? Is she all grown up already? But you know, these logs aren't just for making a beautiful slideshow, because we can use these logs to craft some stuff. Specifically, we can use them to craft these wooden hose. Why a hoe, you may ask? Because if we take them and head over to town, we can sell hoes for 18 apiece. That's not a bad amount to make per hoe, and that's how I turned this paltry sum into a king's ransom. No big deal when I come swaggering through town. Everybody knows me as the hoe guy. Oh, did I mention the frame rate is still horrible and it's messing up all the physics? But you know what? I come back to my village with my riches, and just like this lady, I can't help but feel like something's missing. You're right, deadbeat dad. I should get married. But before we do that, let's go ahead and pick up some of these logs, because after all, you can't spell family without frame rate. Okay, that's a little better. Welcome back, frame rate. I missed you too. Okay, it's time to introduce the town to the most eligible bachelor. Well, hello, you're the first person I saw. How are you doing? So generally the way this works is we have someone like Berta, age 21. That actually works out well, because if you can believe it or not, we're actually 21 at this point. And that would probably make sense and all, but you know, sometimes the heart just wants what it wants, and I believe we had someone else in mind. Gustava, age 56. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. Sorry, but I'm married. To whom? This guy? But he's 58. This is medieval times. He's gonna die in like a year. What I'm trying to say is I'm willing to wait until you die of old age, and then she'll be mine. Well, I'm still around town. It's been 39 years. I'm now 60 years old, still not wearing any clothes. And finally, I'm here to ask for her hand in marriage. What? You're still alive? How old are you now? 97? Oh, you want to play this game, do you? Okay, you asked for it. I'm gonna go stare off into space a little bit longer. Okay, it's been another 15 years. We're now 75 years old. Surely this guy is dead now, right? Oh my god. Wow, you look remarkably good for someone who's 112. Wait, does anybody die? Hello, barkeep. How are you keeping at age 97? In fact, I think this is just a town of geriatrics now. Even this guy, where I was like, oh, you look young by comparison. Nope, 75. Do you remember when I said this town is haunted? I think we have all the proof we need. Well, I guess I need to pick a new partner then. Well, hello there, Atilia, age 78. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. Dynasty ends. You died of old age without an heir. Well, this wouldn't have happened if I was immortal like everybody else. How come I die at 75 or whatever and they just live forever? Okay, I've rolled back in time. I'm 21 years old again. I've reassessed my wants and needs. And now that I see the two of you sitting here, I guess I'm just gonna try to marry the young version of you instead. Yes, I will marry you. You've made me the happiest man alive. Oh my god, which one of these houses is mine? Ah, there you are. Looking as full of life as ever, I see. Can you help me with something, my love? I think we're ready for a child. That's how you ask? I feel so too. Okay, I guess that's all I needed. Thanks. And I guess just like that, we have a baby on the way. All that magic happened while I was standing at the windowsill. And there it is, my little bundle of joy. Special appearance by this 1,000-yard stare. And also say hello to my neighbors, who exist only to freak us out. Ah, they grow up so fast, don't they? Don't you agree, wife? You know, you're right. We haven't been on a family outing in a while. Come on, everybody. We're going outside. The fresh air sure feels good, doesn't it? Don't you agree, wife? Well, I think my legacy is secured, so I hope you had fun. I know my dynasty did. I'm just gonna let the current take me away, and I'll see you next time.
What the hell? Okay.
In university, I made my first female friend.
Yeah, that's basically just Uzaki. Never mind. What the hell?
In 2018, a group of scientists got into a motorboat on a lake in northwestern Ontario to do something that had never been done before. Deliberately pour almost 90 gallons of oil into the water. Over the next 2 hours, the team of ecologists and chemists carefully pumped the thick liquid into a series of isolated areas in the lake. But as strange as it may sound, this isn't a group of mad evil geniuses, and everything that happened didn't lead to a scandal. Quite the opposite. In fact, scientists here are always doing something unusual, and not only are they not stopped, they're even helped. For example, one time...
Oh god.
Rather than explain the concept of this video using words like a normal human, I'm going to use this here visual metaphor in which this box is Minecraft's simplicity and this katana is mods. Yeah, I think you get the point. Yeah, I'm adding a lot of mods that are gonna completely destroy the game. I may have to get a new computer after this video. That might be a slight exaggeration, but only a slight. I'm having to dodge a lot of viruses to get these for you, so I hope you enjoy the video. I mean, you know, what do I expect when I Google Minecraft girlfriend mod? There to be no viruses on the download page? No. Rather than show you the finished product all at once, I'm going to introduce the mods in layers, because if I did them all at once, everybody watching this video would die instantly. We have 4 tiers. The first tier being, you know, it messes with the game a little bit, but I could almost see how you would want to play with these installed. The second tier is going to make things a little bit wackier, still somewhat playable, but definitely
Not very playable,
the third
sadly.
tier is going to completely transform the gameplay and really mess with your stuff, but it will still be playable. And then the fourth tier, the holy trinity of mods, will completely break the game and probably will not work with each other. Alright, I'm bringing in the first batch of mods. Wish me luck. Oh no, my drugs mod isn't gonna work. That's a shame. Alright, guess we'll just have to do without. At stage 1, a couple of things are added that could almost be seen as just an addition to the normal game, like this pogo stick. It doesn't change the base gameplay. But then I decided to add a couple more questionable things, like, to name a few, assault rifles and dragons.
What
which,
the
if you
hell?
ask me, are just a match made in heaven. Oh, wait, I need to load the gun. Okay, as I was saying, match made in heaven. I love the fact that there are reload animations. That makes me incredibly happy. Finally, Jesus. You know, it's a dragon, but it's also a gun, so it should have died earlier. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I take back what I said about this mod only slightly altering the gameplay. I mean, it's a little bit more than slightly, just a bit. I don't know what I'm shooting.
I don't know, that's basically what our Warcraft is, but with the boat and maybe replace the gun with a summoning staff, I guess.
Stage 2. I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the last somewhat playable stage. Oh, that's funny, this mod pack added bees. What a stupid, dumb idea. That would never be in the main game. That would be ridiculous.
Surely not.
Bees in Minecraft? Disgusting. Now, stage 2 adds portal gun. And of course, the first thing that I'm going to try to do with this is set up an eternally falling loop to put some poor creature in. Alright, now, if I jump into this portal, I should just fall forever. Yes, perfect. This is what we want. Well, this is great. I'm glad this mod exists for this reason alone. How many can I add before my game just has an aneurysm? It's not having a good time. The faces are all blurring together. It's really a beautiful thing. I'm going in. Oh, okay, I messed something up. Oh, Jesus. I knocked them all one block to the right and they just instantly died all at once. Let's do it again. Alright, now, if I walk in... Oh, that's great. Oh, I like all the ash. There's one survivor. Not anymore. I take back what I said about no one ever wanting to play this mod pack. This is amazing. And of course, it would be a crime if I were to make a mod pack and not include
That was pretty
the
funny.
poop mod. Poop pickaxe. My sense of humor is so good. It actually mines very fast, which is concerning. It's made out of poop. It shouldn't mine fast. What am I doing?
In this mod, you could do that since you have dung.
That's insult to injury. I'm already ashamed of myself with my poop pickaxe. Stand back, Snake. I am armed with the best of tools. I decided that stage 2 isn't bad enough, so I'm just gonna really mess it up with some weird shaders. Jelly World, that sounds fun. Why do I do these things? Minecraft is this great game, and I just come in here and completely ruin it. This is making me very bad to look at. I don't like anything about this. Oh, and there's a poop pickaxe on my back to add insult to injury, and I'm getting shot at. I hate it when I get killed by entity.bandit1.name. That's my least favorite Minecraft mob. This is worse than the acid shaders, and I'm being shot again, of course. Oh god. Oh god. I can't find words. I don't even need to comment on this. I mean,
that's
you can
cursed.
see what's going on. You understand the levels of confusion that I'm experiencing. Alright, let's just try world curvature. Okay, so this one's not that bad. I mean,
I don't know, that's pretty bad.
Definitely not that good, but it's almost playable, and that's all you need. What's going on with my screen here? I don't think that's supposed to happen. I'm looking straight up right now. Like, I don't know which way is down. Why is there bedrock? There's bedrock, but if I look slightly to the right, it just kind of disappears. Sure, that's the least of my worries right now. Alright, let's do the reverse, which is turns the world into a globe. Okay, this is more doable. It's still definitely nauseating, but it's doable. This one makes it look like I'm watching one of those GoPro videos. It's like a 360. You know what I'm talking about. What? What? Huh? When did I add you? Oh, no, that's not it. I don't like that sound. Why does it sound like an old lady screaming? This is terrifying. Stage 3 only adds 2 mods, but trust me when I say they're big ones. So the first one is this weather mod. Just gonna turn these all up to high. Alright, everything is on. Basically that takes the Minecraft weather, which is like, you know, sometimes there's rain, and just cranks it up to the 1000th degree. And then there's epic siege mobs. Basically takes the normal mobs and gives them superpowers. You will never be safe with this mod on. It does make the clouds look fancy though, so it's a good trade-off. Alright, I'm gonna be real, I have no idea how this works, so give me a second here. Alright, I figured it out. I'm just turning everything on. F1 tornado, that sounds fun. Oh, it's killing the dragon. I'm gonna go into survival mode because that seems like a good idea. This isn't good. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna survive this one. You know, this is actually fun. It's not really destroying everything. It just kind of makes me jump high. Alright, this is great and all, but it's not really killing me, so we're gonna need something a bit more. because I want to die. I'm kind of disappointed. It's just picking me up and setting me back down. It's not actually doing any damage. I'm just playing in the
Where did he
tornado. This shouldn't be
go?
possible. I expected this to like rip me off the ground and kill me. It's like a slight gust. I don't know. It needs to be more extreme. Look, I just got
Did he
away
run
from it with
away?
no effort.
That
I'm
stupid
fine.
bitch.
Unacceptable. Ow, 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 ow. This is where I die. I was shot by a Stymphalian bird. Alright, sure. This is like a light drizzle. Come on. Oh look, there's me. Ow. Oh, the tornado sirens going off. I like that. I really love the fact that it just picks up all the mobs and brings them to the top. Like, there's just a bunch of snakes in this tornado. Ooh. Oh, I just had an idea. I mean, you already know what I'm gonna do. Teleported to a random area and found this. I'm not sure which mod adds this, but I'm just gonna kill them. This is how normal people play Minecraft, right? Sorry guys, I got a little carried away there and just accidentally massacred this village. Time to go back to what I was doing before, which is massacring cows. Gonna let this run for a second or until they all start dying. Yeah, that should be good. The cows are still spawning and they're causing it to form like a little spiral. I love that. How are these cows still alive? Oh, they're taking cover under the building. Pathetic. Come on, the tornado isn't even that bad. Never seen a sight so great. I'm gonna turn off the tornado and watch them fall, I think. Oh, here they come. My PC didn't like that, but we do have a lot of raw beef and leather now. I think you guys probably agree that we've had enough fun with stage 3. It's time for stage 4. Now, I would not want to play this mod pack. It would not be fun. But this next mod pack, you can't play it. It just doesn't work. Stage 4 consists of 3 mods. I think only one of these will work at a time, but I'm gonna put all 3 in. And if it works, it's gonna be beautiful. But it's not gonna work, there's no way. Alright, yep, not doing too good so far. Let me go download this real quick. My favorite part of making this video has definitely been all the sketchy download sites you have to go to. Your download is ready. Please click the download button to continue. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, except that's a virus and not what I wanted. Oh, I gotta watch this ad before I can download the thing I need. It took me directly to the Roblox sign-up page. Why? This is the actual Roblox page, really? Y'all have to get that scummy with your advertising? That's kind of sad. Right,
why did the
after messing
Enderman
with
run
some
away,
stuff
dude?
in like 20 minutes of waiting, the launcher finally launched, but I doubt we're gonna be able to make it into the actual game. Okay, one of the 3 mods worked. I'll take it. That's good enough for me. If you can't tell what's wrong with this right here, there's probably something wrong with you. You should seek medical help. Everything is round. And it's...
Ew.
I don't like it. I don't like this. That's disgusting. That sickens me to look
That is
at.
cursed.
Like, it's kind of cool, but no, at this point, this is not Minecraft. Look at that. The coal's like all scrunched up and diagonal.
Ew.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what's happening here. I really just don't like it at all. Disgusting. From afar, it doesn't look like anything's wrong. But then you go down to the surface and you're like, wow, this is cursed. This breaks everything that I know about Minecraft. It should not be possible. You know, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Like, you could maybe play this for like 10 minutes before you got tired of it. But I mean, how does one even go about like mining? This is confusing. When I mine one block, it mines like 5 at once. And of course, all the blocks that are modded in don't get affected by it, so that leaves like a bunch of blocks just kind of jutting out at odd angles. I can't do it. I mean, that just gives me so much anxiety to look. I don't know what is what in this image. Oh, here's a fun little life hack for if you're ever mining with this mod on and need to find things. Just walk into the wall and you can see all the ores. Yep, that is really how broken this is. I am in fact in a 1x1 hole right now, but none of it is rendering because of... What is this? Can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, well, my game also just crashed, so I definitely can't do it. I'm gonna wrap up this video before I cause permanent brain damage to myself. Thank you for watching. My Minecraft just crashed. I haven't been the best.
Oh my god, we're doing so good. Holy shit. Look at how many urns we have. Holy shit.
Stay true to that. I'll catch you guys later.
This is beautiful. I love it.
In the next week or so, if you are lucky. Combination of finals and burnout kind of got the best of me for a while, but I'm gonna get back into it now. Okay, see you later. Love you. The mod pack link is in the description if you want it for some reason. I don't know why you would, but...
I miss you, Buffy. I watched his shit back in 2020.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Sons of the Forest, and something tells me we're gonna have a lot of fun today. I don't know what it is. Something about it just makes me have that feeling. Oh, and also this video is sponsored by Opera GX, but more on that in a little bit. For now, it's time for new.
Where did that Enderman go?
There's a story to this game,
I hit him, right? Like, I'm not going crazy, am I?
Private security, me and old Fisheye and Kelvin over there. Creepy Kelvin.
He must have gotten lit on fire or something.
The case files. You're looking at Opera GX, the first browser for gamers.
Because I haven't seen him. Where?
Well,
So we'll do 4 at a time. That'll be easier.
Details of your next favorite browser. Let's start with compatibility.
This is so easy. I'm so happy I did this. This was absolutely worth the, like, 3 stacks of moss stone.
The answer is yes, because anything that's in the Chrome Web Store, you can install right into Opera GX. You just go over there, do some clicking, and now it's all yours. You've also got a vast
I wish you could make sealed cobblestone by just putting clay and cobblestone in the crafting menu. That'd be very nice. And then you could make, like, you know, this with, like, vines or something. I don't know.
There's a custom Let's Game It Out wallpaper just sitting there waiting for you. And also, did you know there's mods now? There's all kinds of wacky stuff in here. Like, how about we install this one called Clicky? It does exactly what you think it's gonna do. Yeah, and there's a lot of other random things in here. It's a lot of fun to look around and see what you find. Also, I've got to talk about my favorite thing, the GX Corner. I love that it shows me a release calendar of upcoming games, and if you download Opera GX through my linky in the description, you'll get this custom little section that shows the last 3 videos that I've put out. Geez, when is this guy gonna put out another video already? And there's honestly so much more in this browser. I bet you'll find something on your own that'll quickly become your favorite. So if this sounds good to you, there's a linky in the description to download right now for free.
Alright, let's go.
Anyway, where are we? Oh, about to crash, that's what. Oop, there goes Fisheye. Kelvin, hang in there, you're gonna be fine. I got you. No, I don't. Well, I'm sure that we'll be okay. We're only sinking to the bottom of the ocean. You're right, Kelvin. I should get out of here. Oh, good news. We made it, as did our knapsack and this emergency pouch thing. Here we are in what I believe is our randomized starting location. We've got a couple of things here, including things we can pick up like rocks. We can also open up these things to discover what's inside, like blue paper tape. Give me those. Oh, and we also have this guy crying out in misery and pain. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's Kelvin. And we could hold E to pick him up, but I think instead we're just gonna leave him there for now. After all, look at all this gear we gotta collect. Let's see, let's just, ooh, a space tarp. I'm sure you'll come in handy. And after we go ahead and pop all of these and take their contents, everything from bullets to grenades. Grenades? I mean, this isn't gonna work, is it? Well, only one way to find out. Oh. I mean, I guess it does work. You know, maybe we won't do that.
Dude.
We're still just gonna let him writhe around on the ground for a while. Anyway, back to collecting all of these things. I'm glad that these totes are organized the same way I would do it. Full of desk lamps and calculators and... Is that a xylophone? What a treasure trove. And some flares. Hey, Kelvin, is this gonna help you out? Not at all, but it sure was funny. Oh, actually, you know what? Your emergency condition reminded me of something. First off, this is our inventory. And this right here is our emergency pouch, which contains some nice emergency goodies. Ooh, like this axe here. Oh, and how tempting this is. But that's not what an axe is for. We're supposed to be using the axe for this. Ha! Ha! Glorious tree cutting. Well, isn't that both easy and fun? I love any game that lets you assert your dominance over nature. Although I sure hope Kelvin is okay.
The amount that I'm using is going down quite a bit. We started with, like, I think 14, and now we've gone down by, like, 3 blocks each time. Oh, I'm out of space. Whoops. That's the one thing that sucks about this, is that it takes a little longer because you have to deal with the, like, declining rate of blocks.
So we'll just put a log here, and then we'll put one here, and one more right there. Okay, it's a solid start. And now rinse and repeat. Again and again. Okay, this looks pretty good. We took Kelvin and we encased him in his own little wooden tomb. Meanwhile, over here in inventory land, we've got ourselves a fancy lighter. Well, that's not the kind of lighter I was expecting. Can we use it to set these logs aflame? Does not appear to be the case. Well, that's okay. I've got a backup plan for this, which of course is going to use more logs. One of the building things we can do is drive stuff into the ground. Here, watch, like this. Ta-da! And then after that, we can put down another piece. Look at that, we've made a log ramp. All we have to do is walk up on this, hop over, and we can happily see that our guy is still suffering. But the fun doesn't stop here. We can use these logs for oh so many things. For example, you can put two like this and space it out, and then put a cross beam in the middle, add another beam down like that, and now look at that. That arrow is clapping for us. What does it mean? Well, I'll tell you. Ta-da! And then with just a couple more logs, we can turn all this abstractness into a ramp. Wow, what a deal. And then we can walk right up here, and there's even more fun to be had. Oh, don't worry, he's fine. What I'm worried about, though, is that log barely made it in. So instead of risking them not going in like that...
So we have 7 stacks? Or 7 half stacks, excuse me.
What an absolutely versatile system. And now that they're
Oh.
smaller, look how
Well, I feel
easily they
stupid.
go in. There's
I could have done
plenty
that
of
again.
room for logs. I wonder
Whoopsies.
if we can just throw these from here. Hey, Kelvin, heads up. Thanks, I thought this was a good shot too. Yeah, that seems pretty good, doesn't it? And the best part about this is because of the way this build system works, we can make a little window to check in on him. What's with all the crying? I'm helping you out. Hello? Oh good, you're still in there. I'm here to finally pick you up. Yep, there we go. How are you doing, buddy? Hey, wake up. I need you to pay attention through all the clipping walls and stuff. Now, you can't see it because of all the logs, but we're basically making sure that
Okay.
Kelvin ready to get out
I
of
feel
here?
kind of dumb. I could have just done the math in my head and been done. Whoopsies.
Oh, what a jokester you are. Okay, so here's Kelvin's deal for real. He can't hear anymore, and for whatever reason, he doesn't talk, but he sure can smile. Yeah, that's a good Kelvin.
Give him the sunglasses, that'd be badass.
Is we go between various orders like
I've seen this game before, that's why I say that.
kinds of items, and so on and so forth. You ready to go on an adventure, Kelvin? Yeah, you are. You know he's excited because his eyes rolled back in his head. Okay, let's leave all this behind
What
and
the
go into
fuck?
forest. Kelvin, you still with me? Yeah. Now, before we get too deep into our journey of going through the forest, let's take a look at some of our wild tools we have here, like other people's random meds. In real life, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but hey, in the forest, apparently this is perfectly normal. And we'll finish it down with this nice energy drink. Bottoms up. Ah, littering. I love it. Anyway, the thing that matters the most to us right now, besides all this shade blocking my inventory, thank God we have these handy-dandy controls. Ah, yes, much better. Anyway, the thing we care about is this right here, the GPS tracker, which is oh so helpful to our journey. See, there's us, and that K is Kelvin. Look how mobile he is now, and not at all sinister before he saunters off into the woods. Anyway, there's a bunch of things we can learn from this, like there's the crashed helicopter. And wait a minute, what is this? Is this a cave? Hey, Kelvin, you just stay there in the bushes, okay? I want to check out what that cave was. Let's see, if I were a cave, where would I be? Well, this looks promising, especially with these toilets out front. I mean, utility buckets. And more importantly, a human skull. Yeah! I'm glad you can not only palm it, but you can use it to try to scare people. Like, for example, hey, Kelvin. Oh, hello. Hey, Kelvin, what do you think of this? Oogity boogity. Impressed. Anyway, let's see about getting into this hole. And unfortunately, we can't skull our way in. So I guess it's axe o'clock. Okay, let's go. Yep, this is a cave, all right. I don't know why, but
So I got 4 stacks out of that? Not bad. That's pretty good.
More importantly, it's really, really hard to see. Okay, we have some bats and more creepy caves. Not to mention whatever this
This
is
does
down
take
here.
quite a bit of
Oh,
time,
what could
though.
possibly go wrong? You know, like with all these bones on the ground.
So we have almost 27
Ow,
stacks.
wait
That is a
minute. No, never mind.
disgusting
I think I'm good
amount.
not knowing. Look, I'm sure it's fine. I'm just gonna keep on going and hope it doesn't follow me. Oh, hello. Pardon me. And
So how many is in this? 50, 54, right?
Something much cooler, like whatever this is. Ooh, a stun gun. Say no more.
So 45 is
But
this.
it looks like we have an extra
4,
40
42, 41. So right
Anyway,
here is where we
looks
cut
like
off.
all that's
Okay, we're getting
around,
close.
I mean, except for this. But we
I'm
haven't
pretty
really
confident
seen
anyways we're
happening
getting
over there
close.
quite yet. And I'm sure it's fine. Creepy things moving in the distance, no big deal. Anyway, let's rush back to
I may not finish this tonight, but I'll probably finish it tomorrow. And we can finish with the Nether. I can get the Endstone later.
Still here? Oh my God, there you are, Kelvin. I thought I'd lost you. Think fast. Ah, it feels so good, doesn't it? For us, I mean. Hey, that was pretty fun, right? Would you like another one? Oh, that Kelvin, what a kidder. Hey, Kelvin, I'm
What a
about
kidder.
no hard feelings, okay? Here, how about this? I have an item for you. Here, have this nice leather jacket that I just found. Oh,
Damn.
I see. You've never looked cooler. Now I'm not gonna feel bad when I shoot you with this thing. Anyway, let us proceed. Oh, yep, this looks promising. Oh boy, we have
So just don't do it too fast and I won't shuffle it.
Get close, it shows me a shovel icon, and I definitely don't have one of those. Oh, but
Still
you know,
faster than doing it one by
the
one.
sun is going
Absolutely
down, we're gonna
faster.
need a place to sleep. So what could be better than right here? Now let's not get too fancy. We're just gonna lay out a nice tarp right on top of this. There, it's ready. And now we'll just prop it up with a handy dandy stick. I'm ready to sleep on what might be someone's grave, if we're lucky. Well, good night. And just like that, a brand new day. A whole day ahead of us to... Oh, Kelvin, I want you to be honest with me. Did you watch me sleep all night? I'll take that as a yes, and for once I'm not going to give you the breakfast of champions. Now, we could just leave all this stuff behind, but I feel like we got to secure this job site first. What happens if somebody smarter than Kelvin comes across it? We can't have them digging up this treasure or body or whatever is down here. Kelvin, I need you to get me some logs and put them right here. Hop to it. That's a good Kelvin. You stand here and do all the work and I'll just watch you. Yes, yes. It feels so good to watch someone else do everything. And to make things worse, I'm going to throw rocks at him while he does it. Nice work. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh, okay, he's fine. I'm glad he's unperturbed by the fact he's now bleeding from his head. He understands that there's vital work to be done. Don't worry, though, I'm doing my part. Hey, Kelvin, think fast. Okay, this seems like a pretty good pile. While he's doing all that work, let's go ahead and get started on this.
This is a lot of clay. Holy shit. What the hell?
We haven't really had a chance to test out what this building system can do, and I, for one, would like to see just how high up we can build.
Okay, cool. Just gotta recover all my clay now. I should have enough inventory space for this, right?
I did a lot of
I hope.
like a lot and a lot and a lot. I decided that we needed to see above the tree line, and this seemed like the easiest way to do it. Even though building something...
Okay, yeah, we should definitely have just barely enough space. I had just barely enough last time.
What's his face? Isn't that right?
Yes.
Fine, he's just
Haha.
so how's about I give
We
you
got
a
7
grind
out of that,
floor,
so...
and a bunch of logs and wooden
We'll have
ramps
about
spanning
3.5
the
stacks then,
33
roughly,
floors.
I
Once we
think.
get to the top, you can see
Yeah,
that
it'll be
it's not
3.5 stacks.
quite finished here, but I figured that was okay. It gives it that kind of always in development look. Plus, we always get a chance to look down at our handiwork, and there's all the wood we chopped, which is not nearly as much as you'd think it would be. But what a view! We can see all these trees, and the ocean, and that beautiful river right there. Not to mention that beach over that direction, and such a stunning view of this mountain. And of course I wanted to build that high, but it turns out building something like this takes a while. Because don't forget, you can only carry 2 logs at a time. Which means that every time I want to grab my 2 logs and take them all the way up there, I have to take
So
the
yeah,
stairs
that's
like
that's
everybody
easy
else.
math.
So
I just
let's
have to
not
do
these
6
ramps
then.
isn't really that big of a deal, but just going up this all the way to the top took a solid 30 seconds. And then I add my 2 logs, and then I have to do it all over again. And each one of these floors, once you count up all the logs plus the pieces that were used to make the ramp, is about 40 logs a floor. That means I have to do 20
Yeah,
trips
that's
a
quite a
floor,
bit of
with
trips,
lot
isn't
running
it?
back and forth. It took a whole lot longer, of course.
So we'll get 3 stacks out of this then.
You might also be wondering, why are my hands covered in blood? Well, I'll tell you. It turns out you can throw logs into the air and then catch them with your face. Absolutely extraordinary results. I also want to see if I can convince Kelvin to come up to the top with me. Yep, stare at my crotch for some reason and nod. Okay, so far so good. He can navigate the stairs, kinda. Okay, buddy,
He's
let's
just hungry, that's
come
all.
on up.
You gotta
Sorry,
feed him.
ramps
Feed
are
the
so hard
fishies.
on you. But something tells me he's not gonna be able to find
Ew.
Well, what good are you then? Anyway, if he's gonna be like that, let's see if we can bring the fun to him. Besides, he's fine. So here's one cool thing we can do. If we bring out our axe, now covered in Kelvin's blood, you can actually, shall we say, customize some things. And normally you would use this for if you wanted to like make windows in a structure where there previously wasn't one. Now you can do that. Look how nice that looks. And you can also use that option for if you put a log in the ground like so, and you decide you don't want it quite that tall, you can go up to it and chop it down to whatever customization level that you want. Isn't that something? The possibilities are endless, although I have to admit, I'm not sure what happens when you cut down a structure here, when it's kind of a load-bearing structure for a lot of way up. Well, I guess only one way to find out. Here we go. Oh, I see. It appears to have self-corrected. Oh my god, and every single floor is sloping now. Wait, can I just do this all over the
Yep,
place?
3.5 stacks,
And
just
thus
like I
sure
suspected.
will. Oh, now that's too even. We gotta fix that.
So we'll be doing it 6 times then. Yeah, we're running out of fucking stuff, huh?
Oh, that's looking exceptional now. Well,
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Despite the fact that right behind him, all of the ramps ramps are taking on interesting characteristics now. Okay, well now we have to keep going. Anywhere that lets us chop needs to be chopped.
We have 11 more rounds before we're done. We have a lot to go.
Lets us do this over and over and over. And it's not like every single one. Like there's some that just don't let you do it, but a lot of them you can.
Ah,
So
shit.
why wouldn't we accept
Uh-oh.
offers?
Holy
Yeah, look at all the
shit.
good we've done in here. Calvin, I'm glad you're still standing there. And even past him, it gets even worse.
Dude,
Oh
what
my
in the
God,
hell
this
is with all the
fantastic.
iron,
Also,
dude?
despite how horrible it looks, you can still navigate it, which is good because there's a ton
What
of
the hell?
And really, if these ramps are getting too hard to climb
Holy
up, no
shit,
problem. We'll
dude.
just customize the layout until
What
everything
the
fits
fuck?
better. And don't worry,
Well, I guess we might as well take a little break and
it'll
clean up the mob grinder, I
kinda.
guess.
It does get a little weird at parts, but everything's still functionally
Like,
there.
dude,
Totally
what
gets
in the
job done.
fuck?
Gets the job done. I mean, it gets us closer to
That is a
finally
lot
getting
of
to make
fucking
things
iron.
work.
Holy
This is the architecture
piss.
I'm in it for. You know, it's weird, but for some reason this is getting harder and harder to climb. Couldn't say why for sure, but I'm sure it's nothing I did. But you know, all things considered, still pretty stable. I mean, kinda stable. by
Bane of
our standards.
Arthropods,
Also, with
interesting.
structures in the way, you can just pull them out and get
Interesting.
out of there. I like how
Yeah,
some of
fuck
it isn't
that.
even connecting anymore.
If that actually had other effects besides spiders and silverfish, I would absolutely use it. Like if it was creepers too for some reason.
Look like this, and now it looks like this. What a lovely sight.
I feel like it should affect creepers.
It's kind of like I'm not really sure how to get down without
Okay,
hurting
cool. We got our
myself.
kibble.
Let's
Let's go
step
back.
for a second, and I'll show you something I found along
Do I
the
need to
way.
feed my dogs, I
So
wonder?
wandering
I
around
bet
at
I
some
do.
point, I came across this beautiful stream. Let's even stop for a drink of water. I'm sure that's plenty safe, just like whoever was riding in this cart. Anyway, check out what's right past it. Yet another cave entrance. Except this one takes us somewhere that's going to be very exciting for us, because as you can see, it leads us into a facility of sorts. And in this place, we have all kinds of exciting goodies.
Okay,
This
never
thing
mind.
Down here in this lab is a 3D printer. Look at all the fun things we can make. Arrows, a creepy mask, and also a sled. I think this is what we need in our lives right now. Well,
Okay,
so
cool.
This looks like a sled, all right.
Okay, we're gonna empty out the mob grinder so that way it doesn't overflow like it did just now.
Oh, no.
We'll finish up the urns.
We can also get in by jumping in the air and quickly getting inside, because now we can have really fun sled adventures. Which means now I have this convenient little sled, and I have an untested theory that maybe we can use it to get to the ground. Okay, are you ready? Here goes nothing. Now get in the sled, easy, easy, easy. Oh, look at that. And a safe landing with all of my health. Well, that was fun. Time to shove this back into my pocket. And now that we're all safe and sound. You know, safe and sound, just like how jacked up this looks. Especially that mess right there. And I'll never get tired of seeing Kelvin's creepy silhouette just right there. Anyway, we're still not done yet.
It's like fucking The Shining, but worse.
So we're gonna take a little trip through the wilderness to gather some supplies. So there's a bunch of fun decorating we can do. We can make benches and tables.
Okay,
That's not
cool.
really what I'm interested in.
Glad I was able to make some extra kibble. That's very helpful. I do like this hallway now that it's 3 high instead of 2. The only issue is that now Enderman can come down here and fuck me up.
Uh-oh, I think I made a bad call. And something tells me I need to be a little bit more cautious about how I go about this. But surely even this guy is susceptible to enough rocks, right? Only one way to find out. And I have to do it while also dodging all these other people. Ow! Stop it! Oh, there goes one. And yes, you could do stuff like building spears in this game, but why do that when you can just pelt people with rocks? Isn't that right? Yeah! And 3.
Nice.
4. Now all we need to do is deal with this tall drink of water. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you? Get back here. I like that he's like, no, stop. Oh boy, this sure is taking a lot of rocks, isn't it? 45, 46, 67.
Don't want any of that.
4. Oh my god, that finally did it. I might have lost count at some point, but it only
Okay, cool.
took hitting him
We win.
80-something times in the chest with rocks. Unfortunately, we don't have the skull yet. So hold, please. And there you have it. A nice relaxing pile of heads. Oh, but we're not done yet. There's a little matter of, well, you know where this is going. Hey,
Oh.
look what I found. Rah! You know what? I totally forgot
Rah.
I already had a skull from earlier. Oh, well. But I still expect you to act impressed, Kelvin. Anyway, now we can build our little skull.
How many Bane scrolls do I have?
And we'll just put it
I only have 7. Interesting. That's not a lot. I have 5 respiration scrolls, dude. What the fuck?
Ah, very nice. Well, let's make some more of them. I'm happy that it's so easy to make these, but as it turns out, there's kind of a downside to these, which is that they're easily knocked over. See, look at that. There they go. So instead, I'll take these things over to my local water supply and just throw them in there. Finally, I'm wasting and polluting like a true American. At least they look nice and menacing, especially as it becomes nighttime. In fact, they're the only thing out here that we can see. Well, at least you know Kelvin's still here. Well, that sounds promising. Kelvin, look out, we've got some company. And this one's wearing a hoodie. Ow! Who could have predicted that they were gonna retaliate? Oh my god, Kelvin, you're alive. We gotta get out of here right now. And by we, I mean me. Enjoy, bye. Thanks for your sacrifice. Okay, I think everything's alright. It's daytime now. And my goodness, how nice the tower looks. I wonder and kinda hope that Kelvin's dead. You know, sometimes you just want to bask in how good this looks. Look at all those crappy ramps. Okay, well that was BS. We gotta prepare this thing for next time. So I think I know where I want to begin with this, but I want to test something first. And for that I need to figure out if Kelvin is still alive. Kelvin? 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 What the hell are you doing? Is this you hiding? Well, stop it. I need you. I'm just so glad he's here with me. I don't know what I would do without him. Okay, Kelvin, here's what I need from you. I would like you to stay right here. Can you do that? Good. Anyway, hold still. I want to test something with campfires. Okay, I call that a successful test. And now for test number 2, also known as any excuse to wail on Kelvin. Oh, so it looks like if someone does hover over the fire long enough, then they do eventually catch on fire. I don't think it has to be right over the twigs and berries, but that was his choice. All right, well,
Yeah, that was his deal. He's, that's his bit.
Now the downside is clearly this doesn't do that much damage, or else I think Kelvin would be dead by now. Uh-oh, Kelvin, don't turn around. There's a bad guy near us. Never mind. Looks like it's a friend. Where did that thing go? Dang it, it's run away. In the meantime, we need to prepare for the next test. And that means getting more logs. Okay. Now with these logs, we're gonna...
Okay, I'll just come back once you're ready to eat.
Put another one right here next to the first one. And then in short order, this turns into this.
Good boy.
A nice little tiny mini prison. Which hopefully will be enough to trap one of those guys when they come back. Now we just need to set the bait.
Good boys.
No, not you, jackass. Oh, here we go. We've got a...
We'll come back for the dung a little bit later.
You gotta stretch your hammies and stuff first. Okay,
Once I get all this shit done, it'll be easy to fucking, like, cure it. I just need to get this shit done.
Get you in the hole, not around the hole. Okay, come on, follow me in here. Just do me a favor and don't hit me right now, okay? Okay, that's not helping. That's not helping anybody. Well, the important part is, are you catching on fire or not? You know what I probably need is more fires. Hold on. Yep, watch yourself. Oh, see, there we go. It's not so bad, right? Oh, hey, you know what? That does seem to work, at least for a little while. Seems like what we need to do is make a lot of fires. Like a lot of fires. Like a lot of them. Yeah, this feels pretty good. No big deal, just a nice little circle of fire. Thank goodness I was able to do all this stuff while this guy was occupied. That's the spirit. You're so big and strong. Hey, what's that behind me? Never mind. It looks like this is working. Uh-oh, he's in here with me. Sir, through the glitchy goodness, did you just throw a skeleton at me? You know, I feel like this isn't working as I hoped it would. He seems uninterested in this fire business. Nope, I take it back. There he goes. Ah, well, that was nice. Well, this seems like the ultimate problem solver, doesn't it? Let's go get some...
It's always campfires with this guy. Why?
Hey, fellas, can I interest you in, what in tarnation is happening here? I didn't realize there would be a whole new threat here. Are you okay? Well, you know what? It's all the same to me. Why don't you guys come with me anyway? Ah, look how good it looks from back here. What a perfect column of flames. Come on, come on. Oh, looks like you see something you like. I hope it's this column of flames because that's what's about to happen. Don't worry about all that glitchiness. It's good for you. Okay, they're definitely on fire. And scene. Oh, yeah. What a great way.
Oh my god.
Well, this calls for a celebration. Oh, Calvin.
There we go, I fixed it.
Uh-oh. Looks like I've upset the natives. This might be a little too much for me to handle. Quickly, protect me, tower. They won't follow me up here, will they? Okay, I see how it is. I think I might have made some bad calls. Wait, whoa, stop hitting that. Oh, good. Well, now you jackasses have done it. Now I've got to build this whole thing all over again. I hope you're happy with yourselves. At least I've still got this. Unlike my tower, this thing will never leave me. I'm gonna go try to find a nice place to use my sled, seeing as how this place appears to be slightly compromised. I want to thank Opera GX again for sponsoring.
Alrighty then. Very nice.
You can download it right now using my link in the description. So I hope you had fun. I know I did, and still am. And I'll see you next time.
Raft. You've heard of it, right? Of course you have. You're cool. I'm also pretty sure that you've heard of Let's Game It Out. Of course you have. You're also cool. Well, today we're going to be reacting to his most recent Raft video because I heard a lot of good things.
Oh, so I'm reacting to a reaction video of a reaction video?
I'm also going to link Let's
Yeah.
Game Out's video in the description because that's the right thing to do. He did all the hard work here. I'm just, reacting to it. All right, back to it.
For some raft. Oh, the fun we've had with this game, like building this trash collection raft, or even a series of multiple rafts.
Okay, so just off the bat, I have to make a comment. I know a lot about the mechanics of this game, and so essentially, if you've never played this before, once you build out your raft and you break it apart like this, it will forever stay synchronized. And so I hope it doesn't have this in this game.
This is our raft. This is the ocean, and out there is a bunch of trash for us to pick up, like so. Come here, box.
Okay, so real quick, I know you've heard of Let's Game It Out. He has millions of subscribers, and so because of that, he has to explain everything he does first because he's not in a niche game like I am. Like, I primarily play Raft and some other games here and there, but it's mainly Raft, so I don't need to explain myself to my audience. But for him, because he has so many people following him, he has to explain everything he does, which is, I think, the way he's doing
Really? I only have to do 2?
And you're probably
What?
wondering, why wouldn't you just swim out to these things?
Yes,
then
why
you can
wouldn't
pick up these crates and get fabulous cash prizes. Well, because down in the ocean, there's something waiting for you. Ah, ouchie. Grabbing stuff that comes our way until we
Is it
wander
really
towards
only
things like
2,
this.
or is it
And a little
4? Oh, it is
secrets
4.
you have for us.
Whoopsie daisy.
Let's take a gander. Let's see. Red flowers, crap, into the ocean with you. Yellow.
So that's really true. So the flowers in game, unless you just really want to paint your raft, they mean absolutely nothing. And so what he's doing is actually super funny, just throwing it in the water. Every experienced raft person just super hardcore relates to
Flower,
this.
double crap, much better down there. And then we have wild fruit that we can't have, not until we chop this down. And for that we need an axe, which we can craft, and we have planks and rope, but we still need some stone. I bet we can find some down here on the ocean.
So another thing I want to bring up is I absolutely love how he edits. But if you haven't noticed yet, there's buttons in Raft where you can hide the user interface, like the menus and all that stuff. He's practically running around with the user interface turned off just to give you, the audience, a better watching experience, which is super cool.
There we go. Oh, flesh wound or not.
So you see how it turns on and off over and over again, the user interface. So right now it's on.
Planks and finally mango. And to destroy the tree.
It's on. You can see the menu.
Now it's time to stare.
And now it's off.
And enjoy my victory mango.
He toggles it over and over again for the good shots.
Back to the raft. Oh, hello, shark. What do you want? Hey, stop it. Get off that. Stop hitting the raft.
I love it. He throws something.
Shark can eat your raft. That's okay. That's what the building hammer is for. To do stuff like build more foundation parts, which we can use to repair the shark's love bites. And more if we want. I mean, until
Repair the shark. Repair the shark's love bites.
we don't have enough supplies. Then we just have to live with our choices. But that's okay. We just take to the open water again, gather trash, and before you know it, you're going to be overflowing with supplies. Literally. You'll have so many things, they'll just be...
That's true. In the beginning of the game, you have a very small inventory, and so before you know it...
We have 8 more to go.
So what's happening is that his inventory is full, so as he collects things, he just throws
So
it back.
I will
That's
get
kind of
2
how the
stacks
mechanics
from
work.
this.
falling off you. And
That's exactly how the mechanics work.
Small storage. I love it. When you go to play something, you've got the little pointy finger like, yeah, right there. Okay. And this is great and all, but it doesn't really offer that much space.
The shark. Okay, I think I know where he's going with this, but the shark's gonna eat it. And watch what happens when the shark eats that foundation.
Ahead, right? And thankfully with the build hammer, not only can we build out, but we can build up as well. Like so. And then instead of taking up useful space on the ground, we can just attach it like so.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, what the hey? Why stop it?
The shark's about to eat it.
Dewey.
It just has to. He's leading up to that. Oh gosh.
So much space now. Ah! Please stop.
It's
Please
gonna
stop.
disappear.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so that joke in and of itself, in the early game, every resource you have is just super valuable because it takes a while to get ahead in the game. And so that joke right there probably took him like an hour to set it up. At least an hour to set it up, to get all that plastic manually. Oh man, I can only imagine.
wasn't too quick anyway, did we? Duly noted, we'll keep the raft small. That's okay, I think I know an alternate way we can handle this. One of the items we can make is the fishing rod, which we can use to catch fish to make shark bait. Keep the shark busy. Here you go. Hey shark, go get it. There you go. Enjoy being distracted. Meanwhile, I was grabbing some of these barrels, and I got a deck.
If you haven't already seen my other video, I don't advocate for the shark bait. Essentially what it is, you make the fishing rod just like he said. You have to use all your time and resources to make the shark bait, but the shark bait really only distracts the shark for like a minute. So the time spent getting the shark bait isn't nearly as rewarding as just, you know, poking it with a stick, which is a lot cheaper of a resource.
Package. The hell is this? Well, only one way to find out. You learned rug. Oh, I see. It teaches you how to make new stuff. Like this stunning rug. Can I just put it along the edge like this? You sure can. And can I walk on it?
No.
You sure can. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna place 4 of these things down then. So instead we have this real...
Right there. So right there in the bottom right, he's standing on a platform. You're gonna see this happen a lot where, you know, YouTubers like me will have to build a way and then break the platforms to get that really nice money shot. And so you can kind of see that right down there.
Well, let's collect more of these if we can. Okay, we've collected a whole bunch of these things. Oh boy, I love surprises.
That's true though. The secret packages in the beginning of the game, you just can't stop getting them. They just kind of throw them at you.
Motivational quote, teasingly perfect. I'll be the judge of that. Nothing like doing your business with a view. Anyway, let's get to the next part of all this. Now, we can't stay on the open water forever. There's secrets out there just waiting for us. But the first step in all that is we need to build a research table. Used to research new items to craft. And basically, we open the book and we just start dragging everything we have and doing a little bit of research. And once we've researched enough things, we can start to learn stuff. Learn. And now it's time to become
This is one of those jokes that literally takes hours for him to set up. So this is super funny.
really educated. Look at all this stuff we have now. Radio signals. Kind of feel like we're running out of space, but oh yeah, that's perfect.
So the receiver, for those of you who don't know, that's what you need to essentially start the game. Because the story mode technically doesn't even start until you craft that item, and then that starts the actual story of the game. Because I didn't figure that out until, gosh, like 10 hours in. I was just having a lot of fun floating around, crafting, and then I finally got around to building that, and
perfect. Looks like these
didn't even know there was a story.
Oh, but we're not done yet. This thing needs antennas to work, and they need to be at a nice high altitude. Well, so be it. Let's build a little something. And for this little renovation, we're going to use wooden pillars. And we'll just place one there, and then we'll just do some nice cross beams. That looks about right.
I was about to pause and be like, no, you don't need cross beams that close, but the very next second he's doing something crazy.
Right, but also you can place stairs up.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can do that trash. Yeah.
Yeah, this seems pretty good.
Yep.
Looks like a screensaver from 20 years ago. It couldn't be more simple. You just climb up this ladder, jump.
He doesn't have collector's mitts, so it must have taken him a long time to manually craft all that stuff. Either that, or he built a little bridge away from his original raft and have all the collector's mitts off screen so he can hide them for the video and then collect them all over there. But either way, getting a lot of wood like that takes a lot of time, especially the planks because you need nails. And so this is one of those jokes, again, that takes a few hours to do.
Beam, climb up another stairway, and then you kind of just go where you want, I guess. I don't know.
But again, this makes a lot of sense because it took him a while. The final release came out, and I think it took him like 2 or 3 weeks to release this video, so that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I feel like it's still missing something. Like it's almost there, but not quite. I think I know what's gonna fix that. String lights. Lots and lots and lots of string lights. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. There we go. What a sight this is, huh? Something tells me we're gonna be able to
Oh gosh.
I don't even know how we're powering this.
I love that he's doing this.
Glad we are. Now let's get out our choosy finger and then figure out just where to place these antennas. So we'll put one right here, and one right there, and a third one right. Come on, let me place it. There we go. And we actually had to move our setup a little bit higher in the air. But hey, as long as it works, success! And we're trying to go to that location right there. If my calculations are correct, it should be right in the
That is a lot of clay. What the hell?
Well, time to get
All this clay that I spent hours getting, all gone in less than an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, we're oh so close.
I'm sure that he set up a sale. So he literally spent hours pre-collecting the materials for the research table to show you that joke, and he also spent all that time collecting wood to build up his raft in that crazy little puzzle piece thing. So it makes a lot of sense that he's able to craft a whole lot of paddles, but if he had to have put up a sale. He had to have, because manually doing that it would take him literally hundreds of paddles. So he had to have set up a sale.
Oh, look, there it is now. It's a radio tower. Now here's the thing. Start at the bottom there and scale the whole platform.
Yep, that's
the way
right.
up there. No, I've got a better idea. Let's sail the raft as close as we can.
Oh yeah.
Jump off at the top. Wait, what's happening?
It's gonna clip.
Oh, well, that works even better. Yeah. Okay, change of plan. I didn't know that our chariot would just flip through everything.
So this is a common YouTuber thing. So I'm not a developer, so I can't super explain this. But essentially, your raft doesn't collide properly with the rest of the world. So it just goes straight through it like this. And so you can go through a whole lot of YouTubers, and they'll just build up straight to where they need to go. They'll just build up and over, and then just cheat the whole island.
Well, looks like we're most of the way there anyway. And here we are at the top. I didn't realize there were people in this game. Well, hold still. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Awesome. Let's head out. Yeah, you just hang out here, and I'll totally let you know when we're leaving. No, we're not. We're really just here for a couple of things. One, this blueprint of a recycler. Give me that. And two, we're here for a post-it note, which in theory is going to take us to this, because we need to go to these coordinates. So let's go. Hey, yeah, go ahead and stay right there.
As I was going through it, typically what happens is once that character's done talking, it just kind of turns into this yellow ball of light where you can reactivate it. So that's kind of cool that it's doing that for us.
Totally not we.
Who knows, maybe my game's a glitch.
But quick, run! There's the raft. I think it was out this direction. And don't worry, we'll know if we reach it. See, there it is. So much easier to find in the dark.
Yeah, he didn't anchor. Always anchor your raft. Always anchor your raft.
So the next place we need to go, per our booklet, is 7849. Okay, easy peasy. But you know, since we're so close to this island right here, let's go take a gander. Okay, so we got this big island here, right? And if you stare through the haze up at the very top, there's a building up there.
Yeah.
So let's go check it out. Ah, there it is. So this is the trading post. It's here that we can buy all kinds of stuff you can't normally find.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to see what he's gonna do.
Find like an air horn, as well as different tiers of items.
Wait, how did I mess up? What the fuck?
Or over here in tier 3, the thing I'm looking forward to
Oh.
is the detail plank. But to get these things,
I see.
we need to get trash cubes and trade coins. And we need to up our reputation to unlock these tiers. To get reputation, we can sell these unique fish, which will get us trade coins and reputation. So that's right.
The unique fish, you buy special baits for your fishing rod, and then you just go through the baits over and over again, and that gives you the ability to unlock the rest of the tiers.
Steve, where do we get trash cubes? You remember that blueprint we got for the recycler? Well, we need to research and build that, and then we just need to feed it a bunch of tasty supplies, enough that it craps out those cubes. And then before you know it, your cup runneth over with...
Oh my. This right here, this joke took him literally hours and hours, because to even get one of those trash cubes takes about 4 to 5 full stacks of just waste materials. Like, the max it can go is 20, so just like that. So he will need 5 stacks of 20 to get 1 block. And so if you do the quick math here, he has to have collected it, because to do that much work takes forever to do.
Now, we're almost to our destination. Behold, it's a giant ship.
gosh.
But here's the thing about the cruise ship. Normally we need to sneak in and then go down all these creepy hallways,
That's right.
select all kinds of quest items we can't use anywhere else.
That's
and just
right.
like I showed in my previous video, we have to blow open a door to the bridge.
Is
and
it- couldn't you use the crowbar as a weapon, though?
We can do some fancy parkour to get higher and higher.
Okay, I'm gonna call it right now. So a lot of YouTubers do this. He's gonna probably build his way from his raft, because he has the height. He's probably just gonna build straight to the top where he needs to go.
Okay, cool. We're almost done. We're oh so close.
We need that post-it.
Oh yeah, he already parkoured his way up.
There, but we can't just use
I was too fast.
the inside. Oh,
Yeah.
but I have an idea. I'm sure you can see where this is gonna go, right? First, let's just build some nice beams all the way over to...
Yeah, this is super common, you know. If you do this a lot, you don't really want to play through the story mission over and over again, so you use the height of your raft and you just build up and over to exactly where the objective is.
the ship and then slowly climb our way up. Yeah, that seems beautifully stable. We gotta go around because the entrance is on the other side. Okay, almost there. Okay, that's getting a little closer. So we can't place the platform here.
So remember how it's happening. So remember how the raft doesn't collide with the world properly. He will. Hang on. I just want to show you.
Because it's in the glass, but we can place it.
That's right. Yep.
And then if we take a bed, just see if we can. Oh, look at that! Got a bed on the.
Yep. So this is just super funny. What he's doing, he's taking advantage of really common glitches. So if the bed's in range, you can clip through walls. Another common one that I see is if your bed is too close to the ceiling above it, you can actually go to sleep and then your body will clip to the next floor above it, and that's another way you can do it. But you just wait. He's just gonna kind of just keep clicking until he can sleep in the bed. So what I'm worried about now is that bed is super close to the ceiling, and so what may end up happening is that he may go to sleep, and then because he's too close to the ceiling, he actually may clip up back out of the room to the next floor.
But seeing as how this whole watch shimmies around, all we need to do is wait for the bed to clip through the glass, and then we should be able to. Oh, I got it! I laid down.
Yep.
And we slept through the night. Time to get up, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, did you see it? It just barely happened. So here you go. So when he stands up, watch what happens. This is a super common glitch. Right when he stands up, he goes to the next floor. That's super common. And typically, if you do this on your raft, you'll just stay on the next floor. But I'm willing to bet that there is no next floor on this boat. So he just dropped back down.
Get up, I guess. Here we are inside the ship. Well, that was easy. No need to do all this bomb business. We'll just go in and out the front door from now on. Okay, so anyway, we need this thing that's on the steering wheel that says Balboa. And to nobody's surprise, that's going to take us from Vegetarian over to Balboa Island. Take that quest we were supposed to do.
Nice.
As it was intended. Okay, we'll be seeing you, ship.
Yeah.
Okay, next round.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw that. I'm gonna rewind that. So hang on a bit more. So right, it's coming up. Okay, right there, that moment. So what happens a lot? He's actually lucky. So you see how it breaks. He's actually really lucky that actually broke all the way through, because it's very common that it would only break like maybe 10 blocks out and then just stop, and then the rest of the structure is just kind of suspended there in the sky. So the fact that this broke all the way through is pretty cool. It worked out great for him.
Seeing you, ship. Okay.
Yeah, it broke. It's all gone now. Typically, it would just float there in the sky.
Point. It's not too far away. We'll get there before you know it. But first, we're gonna make another pit stop. One of these islands with the shop. Now that we have those million trash cubes,
which takes million trash cubes, is like hours and hours. Remember the 5 stacks of 20. That takes forever to
it's
get.
time to do some spending. But first, we need to get some trade coins, which is a reminder we can get by buying special bait, then catching and selling different fish, which gives us trade coins and reputation. Easy. Buy the...
Again, he has a large audience, so he has to explain.
Fancy fishing bait. Use it to catch some wild fish, like so, until it's sell o'clock and I'm ready to trade. Ta-da! All the way to tier 3. Now that we have access to everything, I mean, obviously we're gonna have to buy the air horn. Okay.
Okay, I just want to explain something for those of you who haven't gotten to tier 3 yet. Each store on big islands only has a limited amount of bait. So essentially what that means is you can't get bait on your first stop. You have to go to multiple big islands, buy more bait to be able to get to tier 3. So if you buy all of it, it takes about 3 to 5 islands to get enough bait to be able to buy your way to tier 3. So literally, in that 1 second, he clipped through, again, hours of content.
Let's see, how are you? Yep, about what I expected. But mostly we're here for one thing, the detail plank. Adds details to your raft design. Okay, let's see how this thing works.
Okay, so I'm not super familiar with the detail plank. I just haven't had time to really finagle around it, so I don't know how this is going to go. So this is all fresh stuff for me.
So we attach one end. Always a strong start. Oh, I see. It's like a variable length thing. And then you can attach it somewhere else. Okay. And then you can just add more and more. Wait, do I have to connect this to anything, or can I just aim it into the sky? You can aim it into the sky.
Oh my gosh, you can aim it into the sky.
Oh my god, you can just keep going and going and going. Well, this kind of gives me an idea. Give me a few minutes.
Gosh. How come I've never figured this out? Like, I have a lot of time in raft, just like privately cladding, and I've never figured that out before.
Oh boy, that took me a while. No, not all these lights. They're as they were before. I'm talking about the thing that currently encompassed it. That's right. We made a tornado raft. Look at its grand.
Okay, so again, I have to say it. Literally, he said it 9 hours. That's legit. Like, it takes forever just to get wood. It was just sitting there floating Free Willy in the water until he collected all that.
Size compared to that island, and how beautiful it is to just watch it wandering through nature. And look at all the lights still visible from the outside. And that's because
It takes so long to get that much wood. Like, so long.
Funnel. And don't you worry, the shark is still with us. But at least for the moment, our raft is safe.
Okay, so for those of you who are curious, he did put foundation down. You can see it there. So he doesn't have to worry about the shark destroying his base anymore.
I went ahead and installed foundation
Oh.
armor, which once added,
I stopped too soon.
will keep the shark from biting
Yep.
it. Oh my god, look at us approaching this little tiny raft. I don't feel like its odds of surviving Hurricane Us are very good. Oh no, there it goes.
So to make those rafts sink like that, you have to collect the treasure chest on board. So it's a funny joke. He just collected it, ran away, and recorded it. Because the moment you collect it, the animation starts where the raft sinks.
Anyway, now that our raft is nice and complete, time to head on over to whatever the next thing is. Why look, there it is now. Watch out, Island, we're coming in for a land.
Okay, hang on. So I noticed something. Where is it at? What he's doing here. So typically, if you leave your research table up and you just keep putting codes in it throughout the story, all the blue dots are saved. And so essentially what he's doing for the viewer is that he's pulling it down and then reinstalling.
We're just gonna
What
do
happens
16. It's
is
fine.
It's
fine, it's fine.
Everything. It actually resets the code so it doesn't remember them. You have to manually put them back in again. And so literally what you're seeing is he took it down, he put it back up, and put in the exact code where he needed to go so it doesn't clutter everything and confuse you.
Head on over to whatever the next thing is.
Which is
Why,
smart.
look, there it is now. Watch out, Island, we're coming in for a landing. Now, one way we could tackle this island is go in the normal way, where we have to worry about stuff like bears, and do terrible things like use our legs.
Ugh.
And then we have to use our brains to keep from getting lost over my dead pile of
Balboa is not that difficult. You just follow the path.
boards.
Just saying.
We're gonna do it that way. All right, here we go.
The only hard thing about Balboa is finding the big bear, mama bear, for the first time. But even that, it's not super hard.
Oh, just building all the way to the island. It couldn't be.
Is he just gonna bridge?
That was easy. Ta-da.
Oh my gosh!
To get to this relay station, they want us to figure out how to lower this bridge. Oh, whatever will.
Oh, I love that.
We could just jump off here, but then we'd have to do all that walking over there and then climb up all those stairs.
I can't stress to you just how much wood this guy must have in his inventory.
to get up here.
Like wooden nails.
Press, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are. Okay, now you just hang out right here. I'll be right back. It's gonna be a short trip anyway. All we're doing is turning on the power, and then we're heading over here so that we know the relay station is on. Then it's time to hop back aboard our noble steed. And I think the next place we're gonna want to go is right over there. And here we are. We know the drill. Come in here and, hello. Nice tan lines. Here, we just...
I unironically love this character. I just love how he's designed.
You want to try your hand at this? Knock yourself out with a detail plank. Now me, I'm just gonna go do my thing. 2 relay stations active. Thanks for all your hard work. I'll just be leaving now. And just a quick romp to the last one. A quick romp.
Gosh.
There's the other place.
That is so much wood.
Adjust altitude. Okay, and let's gas it up. Thanks for the code. Okay, time to shove off. Let's untether ourselves, shall we?
So no way it's gonna happen. So I bet you that when he breaks this, it's only gonna break like maybe, I keep saying blocks because I keep thinking of like Minecraft measurements, but it's only gonna break a short ways up and then the animation's gonna stop.
Wait. Huh. Good.
Yeah, there it is.
There's still a lot of that over there.
That's really common. That's super common.
1-1. Okay, we'll be there momentarily. Although it looks like our highway in the sky is following us. Well, that's good. At least we don't have to...
It's following him because anything you build from the...
Oh my god, we're only a half a stack away. Holy shit.
do anything about it. Oh boy, and we're oh so close.
Looks like I had a little bit of extra clay to spare.
Let's go right inside. Hello, Caravan Town.
Yeah.
The tornado is here to hang out for a bit. So normally there's a whole lot of verticality we have to
Yeah,
do.
that's
Or
right.
do we? At this point, I think we're above all that, literally. So So instead, we can get everything done rather quickly, which is going here to the mayor's house. And because it seems like the classiest way, we'll just hop in through the window. And specifically what we're looking for is what's in this chest, which unfortunately requires a key. But for that, we need to head back to where the
Infirmary.
and forge a new path over here.
Oh, he's doing it.
In order to get the key we're
I wonder if my dogs are hungry.
here, which
Grab it through the window.
or wait, do I?
Yep, look at that. They are hungry.
Just grab it through the window.
Never mind, I just grabbed it through the window.
I love how much shit is flying. I'll collect their poo after I get done feeding them.
You're fine. Hello, mayor's chest. Have a key. Ah, engine control.
There's gotta be so much shit in here.
More importantly, a new note. And done and done. Okay.
So he missed it, but nearby where that
Really? Only 18?
titanium,
What the fuck?
Grab that on his way out, which I'm sure he did.
Okay, next place.
Huh, that's weird.
This sweet wheel, and if I take this thing and just rotate it all the way.
Maybe these guys will give me a better harvest.
A real tornado, spinning in the wind, complete with, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Lightning. Anyway, whatever. The important
These guys
part is
just
that we're
carried.
now. Oh,
Doggos, I love you.
I've missed you.
Excellent
It looks
work.
like we're coming in for a landing.
Excellent work, blue team.
I think everything about it is super creative. The fact that I get to explore a city is just so fun to me.
Is it just gonna go right through it? It sure is. Ah, and we are as.
Yep, again, the raft doesn't collide properly with the rest of the world. This
What
guy-
up, dog?
If you wanted to clip through the wall, he could put a bed down right there at his feet, or make a flat platform, whatever, how you ever want to do it, and then sleep on it, and it'll clip him through as well.
Okay, cool. We have one more to go, and then we'll be done. Oh my god, it's finally over. The turntable setup was worth it.
On to the other side, but that's okay. We don't need to force our way in. We can just go in through the front door. First things first, let's just go straight up to the top to get to our objective without even.
Yeah, you're just gonna skip it. It's super common. Just building up and over. It's super common.
Here we go. Here we go. Hello, can I get into this hat?
Here you can't because you have to. You can't. This one's kind of difficult because you have to put in the launch codes to get to launch that thing up, and then you can continue the story. So he'll have to go in a different way.
Block. And we need it open because the next set of coordinates are in there. I guess we have to do it the normal way.
Yeah.
There's also a door up here that should lead us right to a keypad that should get this whole thing in motion. And it looks like we can't go in through these doors either. So I guess that means we have to go in the old-fashioned way. So basically, to get inside, we need to
Gotta
follow
go through the bottom.
arrows, which will take us
Yep.
around the side of the building where we can get inside. Wait a minute, can this go into the water? This can go into the water. Oh my goodness, and so can we. Oh my god, this is so confusing. It doesn't know we're underwater. I'm just standing here, obviously under.
I wish I knew more about this plank, man, because like this is just so game breaking.
Water, but the game doesn't seem to think so. Here's how I know. If I were underwater, like this meter shows up, and I start losing oxygen. But if I surface, let that meter fill back up, and then back down into here, the meter doesn't show up. Can I just stay down here? Oh my god, and the shark doesn't even care about me.
Doesn't even care.
Crap, the shark definitely sees me. But if I stay on this platform, shark doesn't.
And I still have clay to spare. Let's
This
go.
Like he's just gonna abuse the junk out of it. I already know it. I just do it.
Hurt all. This is amazing. Well, hell, why not just stay underwater all the time?
I wonder how he found that.
The surface, I guess. I like how I could just get on land at this point, but why bother?
Oh well. Maybe I'm the ignorant one. I don't know.
We are.
Okay, good. We have enough fucking urns.
Now, something we want to stay away
Thank
from
you.
are those, because if we
Thank you,
can control
PlayStation. I love
them,
you.
help us. I'm okay,
Excellent
thank you.
fucking work.
The idea that there's this whole big expansive place to explore, and we're just like,
Yeah. So essentially, what he did. Wait, did I miss it? I'm gonna go back. Just getting.
Beautiful.
The
Chef's
basement
kiss.
all the way
Excellent
up
work.
is just so much
beautiful.
wood. It's just so much wood.
We now have all that we need. We are finally done. I figure we do that first. It'll be easier. Look at all the urns. So 9 times 4, 36. Then 9, 40, 41. God damn, dude.
where this place was.
But he just did it the hardest way possible.
We're close to them. They want to help us. I'm
Yeah.
okay, thank you. I love the idea that there's this whole big expansive place to explore, and we're just like, nah, I'm just gonna ignore the laws of physics.
I have like 41 stacks still. What the hell?
Here we are. Hello, elevator.
That's pretty impressive.
Wait a minute. I wonder if I can get the boards in here.
Alright.
There's only one way to find out. Okay, so these boards can go.
Is there anything else I need to do? Can you enchant these? Hang on. Ow. I love you, enchanting table. You're amazing. I wish you could. I wish that the devs let you enchant these tools. For some reason they didn't. That's okay though. I don't mind.
Here we go.
It's not anything. It's no skin off my nose.
I guess this makes a lot of sense, man. You can breathe underwater with these things. Why can't you just?
Okay. Nice. Alright, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mission accomplished.